Alrighty, fellas. Good morning. 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 How are we doing today? How are we doing? 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 First things first, anyone asking questions about Johto, the anniversary event, or Shiny Wars, first thing in the description on the YouTube stream, there are links answering all of those questions regarding all of those topics in that order. Johto is link number 1, anniversary event is link number 2, and Shiny Wars is link number 3. I should go ahead and add something though. So you know what? Let's do anniversary playlist PokeMMO, because I do have a playlist on this as well. So I should go ahead and grab that. I'll grab that. That'll also give people like more insight, more information into what happened during last year's anniversary event. So let's do that. Playlist on my channel. Let's look for do all things Johto. I think I need to add more videos to all things Johto as well. PokeMMO 2022 Christmas, Shiny Wars 2023, PokeMMO 10-year anniversary event. 21 videos. 21 videos in this playlist, excuse me. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Plus last event playlist. Bam. All right, so all the information. I could even post the Shiny Wars. You know what? We'll do that too. Let me turn my camera on so you guys can actually see what I'm working with and what's going on today. One sec. All right, there we go. Good morning. What's up, fellas? How we feeling? How we doing? I'll give a proper good morning to everybody in a quick sec. But first, got a little management to do, a little cleanup. So let me go ahead and do the Shiny Wars playlist as well. Shiny Wars 2023 streams, Shiny Wars, with just the streams? I guess there wasn't much content aside from the streams, right? I'm trying to think. There probably wasn't that much crazy content aside from the stream. So go ahead. That. Yo, Michael. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully the content's been helpful. We'll add that to the playlist as well. A nice Phoenix song coming on. Plus last year's Shiny Wars stream. Bam. There we go. Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Now I can actually talk to you guys and say hello. How are we doing? How are we doing? Did I link the right thing actually? Let me Yes, okay. I was a little worried there for a sec. Daltoff, thanks for following. I appreciate it. Nice to see that name again. What's up? What's up? Fellas, what's up? Fellas, good morning. Good morning. Let me read all these chats. Rumel, good morning. Lazar, good morning. Felipe, Unbroken. Noah, Yale Matt, Wooey, Noah, Sub, Peon, Darkray, Nelman, Jesse Bear, what's up? What's up? Hyrax, Tiny, Royal Guard, Zon, what's up, guys? A, why not? Jared, Katara, good morning, good morning. Anime Goose, Shamo, Scythus, Dave Plays, Douglas, Blurb, Williams, Kokashi, Callum, Red, Adrian. How are we doing, fellas? Autumn Ascending, what's up? What's up, man? Zenarchy, too many fake paths. True. What's today's choice of background game? I'm glad someone asked. This is Samurai Champloo Sidetracked on the PS2. It's actually one of the more expensive. There's a couple expensive PS2 games, but it's on the pricier side. I owned it as a child. It was one of those games that, like, I owned as a kid, and it was too violent, and my mom definitely hid it from me, or took it without me knowing, and I just never found it again. So I had to buy a copy as an adult. I think it goes for 80 bucks completed box. I got mine for a good deal. I scouted it out on eBay for a full year for I got it for 50 bucks. A little bit of a deal on it. Scouted it out for a long time. It's a really unique game. Really unique game. What's up, Laz, Katara, Zakimi, Handicap, Hamburger, Guadu, Standard. So many people. What's up, Cap? Sam Smith, what's up? Henko, Ramen Pirate, I love the name. Karen, Henko, I just said that. Royal, okay, we got everybody. I still have that game too. It's a really unique game. Really strange game. At one point, a witch like drugs you or something, and you do like these like hallucinogenic level. And at one point you enter like a Mario level as like Samurai Champloo characters. It's very, like, with green pipes and everything. It's a very, very strange game. Very, very strange game. I got fucking AFK'd. I was fucking, the intro to my stream was so long, I got AFK'd. Isn't that just the best meme? Katara!
Thank you for wasting.
Thank you so much. Well,
of
course it's fucking Trexies. Of course it's Trexies on the way back. Coming back already, and then just can't. What? Trexies, thank you. I fucking appreciate it. I fucking appreciate it. Thank you. That's fucking crazy, man. Thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, Trex, Jesus, man. Take a break for one stream. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate the generosity, man. It's just insane. Okay, let's go ahead and actually start our gym run. We do have a bit to do today. We're gonna be popping our richest charms, doing our gym run on this account. I've been playing more alt accounts and stuff recently than ever on stream, which is kind of a good thing. Trex the GOAT, yeah, recently, yeah, absolutely been killing it. What's up, Untotes? So plan for the day, do our gym run, do our daily gym run. My cash stack dropped, as a lot of you may have noticed. See how it's at like 3.7 mil? I bought more skull fossils. I have a lot of skull fossils right now. I'm really trying. Obviously, I'm saving up for the anniversary event and everything. I'm saving up for a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm saving up in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I am also trying to speak words. I am also spending it to save up for shiny wars and for my shiny Kratos hunt and everything. So I do need money to invest during the anniversary event. I don't need too much more money for Johto. Like, you don't really need that much for Johto, but it's still nice to have. That's hilarious, Daltov. I mean, that's awesome. Fuck, more power to you, Katara, and I appreciate it, Trex. Just open his stream and push it an Insidious ad. Okay, Insidious is a great fucking movie franchise, I will say. I didn't even run any. I don't understand, like, Twitch ads just like auto run. With YouTube, I have to run them myself, which I end up doing way less because I just don't remember and I just don't run that many ads, so I try not to. I run ads a lot when I go AFK. That's like the big, oh, if I'm gonna be AFK anyway, like, oh, I'll run some fucking ads, right? And you know, that's kind of my meme. What's up, Nikimi? It's really good. I'll have to see it. Why would you need money for Johto? I answered this question yesterday. It's a good question. It's like kind of unintuitive. It's really good to have money for pretty much any big event because things happen. So for example, like when Johto comes out, influx of new players come in. They want to get through the region. Let's say like Crocodile is really fucking good. Gyarados is really good. People are rushing to get these Pokemon. They go up in value. There essentially becomes a lot of like influx and demand in the market, and a lot of things will raise in value. And what you can do is like, there's a lot of flips. When the market is that active, you can often make a ton of flips and make a lot of money. Another really good example is things like XP candies. XP candies, sorry, one sec. XP candies might get really expensive, and those might be good to like pick up now or to like pick up during the event for cheap or like resell them. A lot of flipping opportunities and a lot of money making opportunities will pop up with Johto. Having the upfront capital, if you want to shiny hunt in Johto, if you want to complete the region the fastest, you probably need those XP candies. You probably need those choice specs, choice bands. Like, I don't know how else to explain it besides Johto equals active economy. Players wanting choice, players wanting those good items to be able to beat the storyline, players wanting XP candies. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can make a lot of Pokeyen during that stuff. When's the anniversary event? Any estimates? The devs said on the forum, I mean, it's in the video description. Guys, once again, all the information, Johto, anniversary, it's all in the description, guys. Make sure to check those out first before asking. I appreciate that. But the devs said the anniversary event was what? They said either July or August. Now it's already obviously mid-July, so that makes me think it's gonna be like a bit later. I would even argue that's possibly the anniversary event doesn't happen this year. That'd be really, really sad because they really seem to want it to happen. But it's gonna be pushing it. It's gonna be close. Can someone explain the Johto situation? First thing in the description, my friend. Guys, once again, I understand the title is like, you know what, Johto anniversary event, you know, Shiny Wars. Oh, look, what are all these things? Description. Info, there's all the info is there, guys. All the info is there. I probably should put something in the title, maybe. But you know what? We'll do that. Read description for info. There we go. We'll do that. Maybe that's on me, you know. I try to provide all the resources possible, but I understand if it's still not mainstream enough or whatever. Easy enough access. What makes Typhlosion so good for Jimmy runs? High speed, high damage, able to one-shot everything with a combination of Tailwind and Sun. The move Eruption. What is Johto? Is that a new Pokemon? True and real. How to make money in Kanto? If you look up PokeMMO money-making methods, I have a playlist with over like 60 videos in it, tons of resources. There's money-making methods in there for Kanto only, Unova only. If you have 0 gym badges, there's money-making methods, 4 gym badges, all regions done. There's money-making methods in that playlist for any type of player. Yes, Memento is really, really helpful on the Cottony. I think it might be an egg move. I know you kind of have to like pre-plan it, but it is really helpful for consistency and preventing that XP and stuff. I do not recommend Magikarps anymore. Magikarps are a pretty outdated strat unless you're super new. If you have less than 100k Pokeyen, Magikarps are pretty good. But if you have like over 100k Pokeyen, or even like a good catching Pokemon and like a bunch of Pokeballs, I'd probably do something else. Like in Kanto, you can catch Abras, Pidgeys, Diglets, all these for profit. Yeah, we'll see standard. It seems like I would take a wild guess and say Johto isn't coming within the next 1 week. I'm hopium that it comes by the end of the month. That's kind of where I'm at. But due to the devs releasing the Torch and Pitchfork, and yesterday at the Riot, they did say there's still a fair bit to do. I would guess it's not within the next 1 week. That's my little, that's my guess, my best guess, right? That is a guess. Take it with a grain of salt. It could, you know, could change, could be different. How much do you get from one Jimmy run? I get 300k profit in an hour. I have in-depth guides on all this. If you Google PokeMMO Jimmy Run guide, I have a simple guide for beginners, which just involves the double Typhlosion plus Torkoal and Cottony. There's also a more in-depth strat that throws in the Blastoises. I always say, if you're new to gym runs, do not stress about the Blastoises. You do not need them whatsoever. I go over this in my video. The Blastoises only add 2 gyms to my route. That's it. It's that minimal. Without the Blastoises, I can do 18 gyms in an hour. With the Blastoises, I do 20. That's it. It's that minimal. And you're paying like 600k for the Blastoises. So obviously it's nice long term. Like 2 more gyms a day long term is a really big deal, but don't worry about it if you're new, you know? It's pretty unlikely that it's glitchy and broken, but they seemed like in a pretty good spot when we tested on the PTS, but we'll see. Glitchy and broken isn't the real concern that I feel like people have when it comes to adding a new region Pokemon. It really comes about balance, and it really comes about like stuff that could hurt the like glitches or breaks that could actually hurt the economy versus like, oh, just be like a funky little thing, you know? That's what's worrisome. Glitches and bugs are way worse in a multiplayer game or like a, you know, MMO format, where it could like devastate the game for years, you know? We look at things like RuneScape, where like the Tebow spawn, they had like rollback servers. There was like that one inflation glitch in RS3 that like destroyed the economy for years. Like that's a scary thing with MMOs, is like you could essentially release an update that would just destroy your game's economy for years if you fuck up, which is terrifying, right? Yo, Lucifer. What about use the magic? I mean, yeah, you can still do that, but it's just not as good as other. At that point, I would just buy magic. I would just breed for profit and buy Magikarps off the GTL IP, as opposed to catching your own Magikarps for profit, you know? Magikarps are like a really good from scratch money making method, but they're just not as good nowadays and they're not as good as they, if you have other stuff. Even a very bad Typhlosion infiltrating 2 gyms, you'll be able to do most gyms. Once again, guys, please, if you're asking questions about a topic that I've made a video on, I really recommend going to watch the video. It's going to give you a better answer. If you have questions that aren't answered in that video, I'm happy to answer, right? You will be limited. If you have a bad Typhlosion that doesn't have the right stats or enough stats, you'll struggle with a couple of gyms. So you'll struggle with Misty and Kanto is a huge check mark, a huge damage bookmark situation, checkpoint, and then Oplucid City Gym. Those are 2 ones that you need a lot of damage for. Yeah, that dude, Yale, that absolutely works, man. I respect it. Absolutely. The Blastoises are super not needed. I don't want people to think they're like the only option or anything. Patrouski Gaming Setup Tour. I don't know, man. It's my cable management's just too embarrassing. I did a little game room tour on my side channel. Yo, Raymel, how you doing, dude? I did a little meme room tour on the on my side channel, Retro Pat, but it's a small little meme. The mic quality was fucking terrible in that video. I thought I thought about just dubbing it over with my actual mic, but my phone mic was terrible. It's the only way I could like actually record the room and stuff as well. What egg group just I farm? If I'm being totally honest, I feel like farming Pokemon for profit right now just isn't as good as it used to be. Way too many people are farming and not enough people are breeding. But you know what that means? That means breeding for profit is better than ever, but nobody's doing it. People should be like consuming more Pokemon and breeding for profit right now. Breeding for profit is way better than catching most Pokemon for profit right now. There's just too many good IV Pokemon on the market and not enough people are consuming them. You're too nice to me tactically. What's up, man? Just a guy who likes to play video games, dude. Completed the first Leaf Orb in Kanto. Now we're running Pledge my first Typhlosions. Yeah, honestly, like starting a gym rerun as soon as you can is good for like learning purposes and it's just pure Pokeyen, which is nice. Field isn't bad. Field isn't bad, but it's not good either. If you really want to farm an egg group for money, you probably want to do Chaos or Monster or Humanoid. Those are some of the big ones. Chaos is kind of high risk, high reward. If you get 1x31 physical attack stat in the Chaos egg group, it's like worthless. But if you get like 1x31 special attack in the Chaos egg group, it's usually pretty good. Chaos, 1x31 special attack. Like minimum is like 9k for special attack. What about speed? Okay, well, it's speed 9k. It's like that's not bad at all. Is flying bad now? Flying's not bad. It's not as good, but it's not bad. We can double check prices. Give me 1 sec. Let me get to my next gym. No, it's Lando. Happy to have you. What's up? What's up? My first Elite Four ever? Like ever in all of Pokemon or ever in PokeMMO? Congratulations either way. It's your first region. Completing your first region is the hardest, man. I still using Murkrow. Murkrow is objectively worse than Cottony because you don't have access to Memento. But Murkrow is good if you're a beginner to gym runs because you can actually just use Fly on the Murkrow itself as opposed to needing Fly Ocarina. Thanks for subbing, Caesar. I appreciate it. And tactically, thanks for following. God damn it, 0-0. That's fucking awesome, Lucifer. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm gonna check the flying. We'll double check the flying egg group and see how good it is in a sec. I feel like it's still very good. Flying, physical attack. It's not great. What about speed? If speed is at least 8k, that's pretty good. If speed is like 6k, that means it's dropping a bit. It's, oh, no. It's around 8k. So this one's obviously underlisted. These have, if you ever see listings like this, don't be tricked. Don't list your flying egg group Pokemon for like 5k, 7k. Like you should be listing them for 7, 8, 9, 8 in this situation. See how there's only 4 Pokemon that are listed for less than that price, or maybe even like 8K or 7,998. It's better to just get the extra Pokeyen and wait like a couple, like a day for them to sell versus like quick selling for 1K less. Like that's just not worth it, you know? So that's still pretty good. What about... That's not great. I will say that's pretty brutal. I don't know if people are just under, like, someone is farming. The issue is, it looks like people are farming the flying egg group and like turbo undercutting each other. Don't do this. If you're gonna undercut someone, undercut them by 1K Pokeyen. When you do stuff like this, all it does is hurt the economy. So like, you see how like, okay, these guys were listed for $499. This guy listed for like $49.90. That's fine. This guy was $4,900. But then someone did $4,500, $43, $3K. Why? Don't do this. You're cucking yourself. Don't cuck yourself. Don't do this. It's bad for everybody. All it does is hurt the economy. Based? Yeah, don't like undercut that hard. You just end up cucking yourself. The flying A group looks fucking brutal right now. I think what happens is whenever I make a video showing off beginner money making methods, it can work, but what happens is people cuck themselves. Like, look at this. You see how like at the bottom here, like, oh, it's 6K, but if you go up, people are cucking themselves down to 4K. Don't do that. Don't cuck yourself, guys. You don't got to do it. You don't have to do it. Got my torch? Okay, Pog. Just be patient. Never, ever, ever list something for like 1 to 2K less to quick sell it. It's not, the 1 to 2K isn't going to save your life like that. Like, you just got to like, you should be waiting or willing to wait like a week for stuff to sell. Probably 2 weeks. It depends what it is. What's the catch event? Can you explain it? If you Google PokeMMO catch event explain it, I got a video on it, man. Answers all those questions. How should I start making profit with 9 mil? I like this question. This is a very specific question. And I like this. Like, what stage of money making are you in? If you have 9 mil, I would make sure that you're consistently doing gym runs every day. First things first, I'd buy some riches charms. I would do your gym run, do some flipping. If you have 9 mil cash, probably get a shiny flip going. If you're comfortable with that. And then have a shiny flip going, do your daily gym runs, and breed for profit. If you have that much capital, you can do a lot of big money. Yeah, it seems like it, Kiki, sometimes, man. If I evolve my Ralts, will it keep his ability? It depends on the Pokemon. Let me check for you, man. So Ralts has Synchronize and Trace. If you evolve, it has Synchronize and Trace, so that will carry over. And if you evolve, if all of this evolution line Pokemon carry the same ability, that will work. But let's say, so here, let's say you want Delayed, right? Let's say you have a Ralts with Synchronize. If you evolve that up into a Delayed, it'll become Steadfast. But if you have a Ralts with Trace and you evolve it up into a Delayed, it'll have Sharpness. Does that make sense? It's based on the position of the abilities in the Pokedex. Why don't breeders just catch 31 IV Pokemon themselves? Are they just lazy? It's actually the opposite. It is way more efficient and you make way more profit per hour to not catch the 1x31 IV Pokemon. Catching Pokemon is kind of like the lowest level of labor work, and you want to like get enough money and build enough capital to like not have to do that. It's still always decent and it kind of depends and it's kind of fun. But like, if you want to breed for profit, you should not be catching your own 1x31 IVs. That's not lazy. That's working smarter, not harder. It saves you money and you make more money to not waste time catching the Pokemon and just breed for pure profit. I want to shiny flip, but I'm not confident. That it's a tough position, dude. It just takes practice and time, and you're always gonna make mistakes. Do I have a video released on? I think I did release a video recently, right? I released a video recently talking about how I made 2.5 mil profit shiny flipping and doing 12 minutes of work. Now, that sounds really fucking good, and it is really good, but there are some downsides. It's not, oh, just free 2.5 mil in 12 minutes of work. This was a pretty extreme example where I flipped 2 shinies in a really quick amount of time. That guide does cover, or that video does cover, like, things you can do to stay safe while shiny flipping, right? So looking for male only Pokemon is a really good way to stay safe. Checking by egg group and flipping breeders specifically. There's a lot of ways you can stay safe while shiny flipping. Shiny flipping seems hella intimidating. It definitely is, just because you're playing with so much money, you know? And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, you have to be careful for sure. I did not play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I have not played a new age Pokemon game since X and Y. And it's funny because, like, there's aspects I like from the new Pokemon games. I try not to be that bitter, grumpy boomer who just, like, hates new age Pokemon. I think I love a lot of the new Pokemon designs. Gen 9 had some of the most interesting Pokemon designs I've seen in a long time. I really liked them. But I don't like Pokemon storylines, and the shiny hunting system is fucked. Unbelievably fucked. And I'm a shiny hunter. So, like, I'm not gonna buy a game to play the storyline, which I won't enjoy, just to experience, like, the new Pokemon, which I would enjoy, and not have any end game content, because the shiny system is such an absolute fucking joke at this point that it's not meaningful. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Yo, Sniper, happy to see you. What's up, Tyler / Sniper? The new ones are fine. I really like the new Pokemon. There's a lot of positives I like from the new games. I just don't like storylines. And a lot of people just buy the new games to play the storyline and quit. They don't make games like they used to. If anything, they're better than ever, like in video games as a whole. There's obviously going to be good and bad. Games are getting a lot more complex, which is a good thing in my opinion. It's obviously nice to have some simplicity. We are seeing, like, retro. I don't know. I think video games as a whole are better than ever. I think if you're someone who says that, like, video games are worse, or, like, getting worse, I feel like you might have depression, my man. I feel like that might be, like, a fucking, like, you might just have a negative view of the thing. Because, like, games are getting more complicated. We're getting more retro revisits. We're getting more remakes. We're getting more, like, callback to nostalgia. Like, I think games are in, like, the best spot ever. Look at things like Elden Ring. Things like the Harry Potter game are pretty cool. I didn't play it, but it's pretty cool. I just fucked up my screen region so bad. And this is all coming from someone who doesn't play new games, but from the outside perspective, like, they look incredible. So I don't know, maybe I'm fucking out of my depth, but, like, from what I'll play them in, like, 10 years and I'll love them. But, like, the reason I don't play new games is because there's so many good games that I haven't done yet, right? So why the fuck am I gonna play Elden Ring when I haven't finished Eternal Ring on PS2, right? Or why the fuck have I not finished or why would I play God of War 4 or whatever when I haven't played God of War 2 yet? Like, I played God of War 1 but not 2. I'm someone who definitely, like, wants to play through the series and stuff like that, but it depends. What song? I can link it. I feel like most medias and stuff are almost always improving. Like, we go through a lot to, like, do that. Like, people are always working harder and harder to make things better. I think a lot of times what happens is things become really different. It's all corporate now. Games are definitely shit now. I definitely disagree. Things are definitely more corporate, for sure. And everything's a lot. There are more profit driven stuff, but there are still, like, smaller indie devs or, like, indie companies or games or just developers in general who really, really care. I do agree there's probably less that care, but, like, you're probably just playing the wrong games. If you're someone who only buys AAA titles and then says, like, man, like, games suck, it's all corporate, like, dude, you're fucking playing the wrong games. There's so many video games out there, and I feel like people only know Call of Duty, Elden Ring, like, all the fucking lame shit, right? Like, I feel like there's so many niche memes. Like, who here has played, like, Blasphemous, right? Like, that's like an Xbox One title that was released really retro, a huge callback to things like Ghosts and Goblins, a huge callback to things like Castlevanias. Like, it has, like, CRT settings. Like, people always talk about Celeste, Hat in Time. I haven't played these games. There's a lot of good games being made, but I feel like people just look at, like, the surface level stuff and, like, oh, all games are bad. It's like, okay, like, there's more games than ever right now for everyone, but you do have to find them. So if you want to argue, like, it's harder to find the right game, or, like, even if you argue there's less passion overall, that's probably it's probably fair. But I do think games are getting better than ever. Yeah, Blasphemous is a super interesting, unique game. I haven't beaten it, but I'd love to. It's really fucking hard. Yeah, BattleBit looks awesome. Someone was talking about that. I haven't played it. Once again, I can only play so much, but half of the good franchises are mostly just cash grabs. So that's the problem, right? You're only looking at the big franchises. You gotta branch out, my man. You think good like over time, good franchises, like the more popular, the longer something stays in the spotlight, there's more time for corruption. There's more time for it to become a cash grab, right? You gotta look at new stuff, man. Play different games. Games like RimWorld, yeah. Factorio, like we have better games than ever. We have better free games than ever. Even, right? Like it's, I don't know. Companies are playing it more safe and using the same assets over and over. Some companies are, right? And you can make the same argument about movies. The same way, like, I think what's happening is some companies are doing this. Some producers and movies are doing this. And those will make a lot of money. But, like, the smaller and mid, like, they're like better than ever, right? I think people only look at the surface level stuff and, like, don't go beyond that and say, oh, it's all bad. Like, what's a good example? If you're watching like the most basic, like boring, like new released horror movie stuff or like trash memes, like someone told me recently, like horror movies are worse than ever over the past decade, which is crazy to me. When things like Barbarian came out last year, one of the best fucking horror movies I've ever seen. Things like fucking Insidious were in the last decade. The new Insidious movie just came out. Sinister, fucking, what else came out? Dude, there's so many fucking good, crazy memes. I think people get really stuck into this like thought process. There's a lot of rose-tinted goggle stuff that happens. Like, oh, games used to be so much better. Like, games nowadays are just so corporate. And like, there's some, I understand where people are coming from, and there's some truth to it, right? It's not like people are just getting this notion from nowhere, right? You want to understand where they're coming from, but there's a lot of great stuff. Cash grabs and good, not a combo that exists. Yeah, I agree, but yes, that's true. There's going to be cash grab games, and there's going to be, and those aren't going to be good games. There's going to be good games like below that just get forgotten or like get not seen, right? Yeah, like, dude, the indie game scene is better than ever. It's crazy. Like when things like Stardew Valley came out over the past decade, like Stardew Valley is never going to be forgotten. It's one of the best games of all time now. Like there's so many games like that. Like, I don't know, man. Try out League of Legends? Yeah, no thanks. Dude, Barbarian was so good. I just watched it 2 days ago for the first time. Dude, it was so good. It was insane. I've never had a movie build up so much tension from nothing. It was fucking nuts. And like obviously all the twists and everything. It was very, very good. Yeah, stop buying COD every year. Yeah, like if people are, there's always gonna be people who buy like COD every year, who buy Madden every year. And like there's nothing wrong on that. Like if you want to like come home and chill and do that, more power to you. I get why that's fun for people. But I don't know. I think if you're someone who wants deeper games and wants more interesting games, and you're complaining about like you buy like a AAA title and like you're like, oh, it's so corporate or whatever, stop buying corporate games then. Like you're literally buying the corporate games, the AAA titles, and then like are upset about it. There are games that there are passionate developers and are indie companies and are things being made. Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny to me. I feel like it's people who like go to McDonald's, buy a McDouble, and are like, damn, like why isn't it like medium rare? It's like, dude, you're at fucking McDonald's. What do you know, buy the product you want. There are great games right now. Yeah, and a lot of indie games are cheaper. And like, it doesn't even have to be like, yeah, dude, people fucking love Power Washing Simulator. It doesn't even have to be like a, what's it called? An indie game, but even just a smaller company. Like usually they care a little more, right? Because, you know, when less heads are involved, there's usually more passion. There's less checks. You know, it makes sense, right? I don't follow new game releases super hard, so it's hard for me to engage in this discussion a whole lot, but I think it's pretty, like, I don't know, from the outside perspective, maybe I'm out of my depth, maybe I'm just speaking out my ass, right? But from every logical perspective, it seems like games should be better than ever, and it seems like they are better than ever, and I feel like a lot of people just have a really negative perception surrounding it. But maybe I'm out of my ass. I don't know, like, because I mostly play, like, I play a lot of like PS1, PS2, Xbox 360 era stuff. There's so many good games that I haven't played that I'm like catching up on, you know? Like, I still haven't played Mass Effect 1. I started for a little bit. I still gotta play that. So many games to play. I want to replay Samurai Champloo at some point and do a different character. There's 3 different characters you can do in it, which have different little storylines. Yo, what's up, Toad? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like No Man's Sky was a huge thing as well, right? Where that was like the ending of No Man's Sky. Everybody's seen that video, right? Like it's a great meme. It's cool they were able to do that. AAA game titles are really high graphics nowadays. My PC is really bad. It also makes me sad sometimes. I don't know, man. As a gamer and someone who grew up without a good PC, and like you don't need to play AAA games. Like they're so unbelievably overrated. I don't know, man. You know, so crazy overrated. I've never seen that, Yale. That's funny. Ever tried Star Citizen? I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. Heard of it. For breeding for profit, do you think it's easier to sell a female or a male? It depends on the species, right? So if it's like a non-desired, but generally male, but if it's like a female Eevee, female Eevees sell for a lot more because it's a very, very desired species and it costs more to make it female. So female Eevees, if you're ever breeding an Eevee, you probably want to make it female. If you're breeding like a Gibble, make it female. Desired Pokemon make female, not as desired Pokemon make male. That's the general rule. Yeah, Stardew Valley is super cheap. Games like Terraria are still fucking getting updated and they're like 12 years old. Like, I don't know, man. Talking about fucking passion projects and passion devs, like they exist. Path of Exile, a free-to-play game, have some of the best devs in the industry. I don't know. I think the game industry right now is better than ever. Obviously, there are going to be negatives. There's going to be a little bit more corporate stuff going on. But just avoid those titles. Pay with your wallet, vote with your wallet. I don't know, man. I'm not a huge fan of Civilization, unfortunately. I have friends that love that series. My cousin growing up loved Civ. I'm not a huge Civ guy. Yeah, Project Zomboid's been around for a while, hasn't it? I feel like I remember that game for a long time. Mortuary Assistant. I have a friend who plays that. Good little horror game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I super respected Chapters. That's awesome. There's a lot of great options, you know. What's up, Funchum? I'm just doing my gym run right now. Talking about the, we're kind of just chatting about the game industry. And like, I think the game industry is in a really positive spot and a really good spot. I think a lot of people have a really negative view of it. And there are some critiques to bring up. Like, it's not like they're, you know, crazy for having a different opinion than me. But I definitely strongly feel that we're in a lot better of a position. People say, people always shit on like Bethesda or companies for like releasing like, oh, like these games are glitchier than ever. Games are buggier than ever. Yeah, that's absolutely true. And that's a fair critique. But at the same time, games are more complex than ever. Games are deeper than ever. Games are bigger than ever. Like comparing like things like Skyrim or fucking Fallout or like all these new games. Skyrim's fucking super old now, right? Like what, 10 years old? 12 years old? I think 12, right? 2011. Was Skyrim November 11th, 2011? What was I was around that release date. Something like that. I'll never forget, because Skyrim and MW3 came out around the same time, and those were like my 2 big Christmas gifts for that year. I really want to play Doom Eternal. I've heard good things. Trying to riot anytime soon? Not again, man. We had our one. I'm exhausted. I'm good. Desu stinks. I've heard that is true. Yeah, Minecraft is like still incredible, and you can play all the different versions of it. One of the big things that like people don't give Minecraft enough respect for is the fact that they actually archive all their versions and all their editions. The fact that you're able to log into nice bike drift, bro. The fact that you're able to like log in and still play like Minecraft Alpha is wildly impressive. That is a big deal. Like, imagine if you could like log into other games and like play like the different updates and versions and stuff. That's crazy. I skipped school that day. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Bren? Yeah, like, even with its bugs, Skyrim, yeah, it was the first, yeah, dude, it's so good, man. It's so good. Is buying a PC expansion a good financial decision? PC expansions are really, they're so luxury, and I have a ton of them. PC expansions are really only worth it, in my opinion, if you're egg hunting for a shiny. Other than that, just make alt accounts and mail them to that, or trade them with an alt account. That's your best meme. For free box space. Long as you've waited for a listing to sell. I sat on a shiny Kecleon flip. It was a female competitive shiny Kecleon flip. I bought it for 6 mil and I sold it for like 8 or something. 8 something. I made like 2 mil on it, but it took me way too long. It took like 3 months. I sat on that Kecleon for a long time, maybe longer. I sat on that Kecleon for a long time. Way too long. Doesn't have online. Yeah, but that's fine. The fact that like doesn't have multiplayer, right? But the fact that you can still like play the versions, right? But just not online. Yeah, that's incredible though. The fact that you can still play the games, those versions, is insane. What year did you start shiny hunting? 2013. When I started, I was really interested in the impossible odds of 1 out of. We didn't know the odds back then, but I was really interested in it. I'd say really got into it like 2014, 2015. Yeah, video game archiving is just super interesting, Trex. Yeah, I think the biggest reason to get box expansions is egg hunting, because you actually like physically need them for a pragmatic benefit, right? To be able to make more eggs in the hour. Like, what's the default boxes? 11? You should be making more than 11. You should be consuming more than that in an hour of a shiny charm while making eggs. Like, if you're like pretty solid efficiency, you should be consuming 12 boxes of Pokemon. If you're better than that, you can get up to like 14. That's really impressive and hard to do, but we can push those numbers, you know? I kind of fucked up here. Let's see if we can make this work. Probably not. I'm probably gonna get fucked. Should I relog? I probably should. We'll see if this can work. I'm surprised I'm faster than this Manectric. Yo, I appreciate it, Deadly. What's up, man? Before Hordes, odds were still 1 out of 30k? Yes. Odds were, so I have a video on this. I think it's like the video that pops up on my channel. The history of the shiny rate in PokeMMO. Because for a while on the FAQ, the shiny rate was supposedly still 1 out of 8,192 or whatever. But we don't know if that was actually true. They might have been fibbing in the FAQ. And what happened was they ended up removing that number out of the FAQ. And the shiny rate was actually a mystery. We didn't know the shiny rate for like 2 to 4 years or something, which is insane. It was a hidden. It was a mystery number. There's information on that in that video, the history of it. Price range for a shiny Absol, it depends on the IVs. I'd probably say like 60 mil plus if you're trying to buy one. If you're trying to hatch your own, like get an OT shiny Absol, which is where it really matters, it's gonna cost you around 120 to 150 mil. Plus 6 to 18 months of work, obviously. Is rich trainers in Canada? The rich trainer, I don't know the rich trainer route exactly. That's not bright enough. Yeah, okay, that's good. The rich trainer route that we used to run, I don't know if this is still relevant, was like the islands, but shut up, holy shit, let me sleep, plus Johto ain't coming. Sleep well, Larry. Rest up, gamer. God damn it, Blazor. Is this amulet better than I'm new to the gym's farming? It depends on how many gyms you do in 1 hour, Imperio. It's just math, right? Like you have to math out which, you know, is 50%, 75%, or 100% versus the cost of the it's just math, man. Run it in a calculator. There should be a calculator on the website, on the PokeMMO hub as well. Nakimi, thank you for 3 months of subs. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully my content has actually earned that kind of support from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta grind out that secret shiny Shedinja. Do you though? Do you really have to? Good luck to you, man. I respect the hell out of it. Even if you just do 100 encounters, it's fucking impressive, man. 150 mil for an OT shiny is worth. True and real end based. It's the last shiny I caught. Spinnerack, if you count that, but that was one from a catch event. It's the last shiny I got. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the stream, remembering to like the video on YouTube is tremendously helpful. Subscribing to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. I upload every single day. Streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Obviously, my channel is also a great source of information on Johto and any upcoming events and all news regarding PokeMMO. Discord link is down below if you care about that. If you want to go above and beyond, like some people choose to do, which is always fucking unbelievably fucking appreciated. I couldn't be here without it. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations. All that support is what allows me to stay full-time and allows me to make as many videos as I do and as many guides, news, always, update as much as possible, and then stream as much as I do. So I appreciate it. Whew. Breeder shunting a Shedinja. You cannot breed Shedinja. The only way, I have multiple videos covering the Shedinja hunters. It's so interesting. The only way to shunt Shedinja is to evolve Ninkatas. Yo, JW Tree, what's up, man? Favorite shiny? Shuckle, by far. I'm gonna just say shinies don't exist. 76k, that is definitely a tough hunt. I hope you break it soon, man. Hope you break the dry streak. What if you only buy shinies? If you are someone who wants to collect non-OT shinies just by purchasing them, more power to you. That's an awesome alternative way to shiny collect. Yeah, more power to you. Have fun with it. It's a lot easier than going for OT shinies. But it's still cool, What's up, Steve? Yo, yo, yo. Will there be Nintendo 3DS games in PokeMMO? I think so one day. Not everybody shares that same opinion. That's just my thoughts, my opinions, my predictions. The same people, I always say that, oh, what's up, Slateport? There's also an equal amount of people who didn't expect us to ever get the DS games. People thought those were going to be impossible as well because it was just a GBA game at first, or GBA MMO, right? But people didn't expect the DS games to come. Because you are going from 2D to 2.5D versus now it's 2.5D. And obviously, the jump between 2.5D to 3D is larger, but it's still a jump, right? I do have a video. If you Google, will Gen 6 ever get added to PokeMMO? I kind of talked about it in my thoughts there. That's pretty, wait, what's the is it is it Squirtle today? What's the Pokemon German? Yo, what's up, Ki? Keon, how you doing? Butchered that a little bit. Kalos next week, so true and real. If I got a shiny Absol and let's say trash IVs, what's a reasonable price to sell it for? I think 60 mil. That'd be my guess. Somewhere between 40 to 60 mil. The base price of something like the shiny Absol is a rare shiny. The best way to shiny hunt it, we can double check on the GTL. The best way to shiny hunt it is to egg hunt it, which costs 120 mil. So here we see one for 50 mil. Like, this is like a pretty accurate price. Like, if, yeah, I would say. What's up, JM? For the answer, absolutely. Squirtle, yes. Squirtle catch events starting now. Good luck to everybody doing it. I should do some catch events on the Cool Duder account more often. That'd be a cool little meme. OT shiny over non-OT, I definitely feel the way. I mean, it's definitely objectively true, but at the same time, if people want a non-OT shiny collect, I think that's awesome, and we should encourage that. What color is shiny Absol's face? I think it's orange. Let's see. You don't think it's orange, unless you're actually colorblind. It's just red. It's a weird shade of red, but it's definitely red. It's not even close. It's a strange shade of red, but that's red. It's not even close to orange. We're gonna do this World Catch event. It should be linked in one of my recent community posts, Matt. Okay, let's see if I can find. I got you guys. I got you. Anyone looking to participate in the catch event, here is the link for it. It did like just start, so you want to rush over to it immediately. Yo, good luck to you, Hunter. Respect it. Good luck to luck. That is one of the things that PokeMMO doesn't really have is soft reset hunts. That would be a very, very cool. I would love for something like that to kind of exist in PokeMMO, but it's kind of tough. What's this game? This is PokeMMO, the most popular Pokemon MMO. It is unofficial, but it's been around for 11 years now. Running strong. You got tens of thousands of daily players. Active economy. Most balanced and best put together Pokemon MMO by far, in my opinion. There's a lot of bad Pokemon MMOs out there, and PokeMMO is one of the few to stand the test of time. And it's the most popular by far. What's up, Lala? Let me guess, can you catch a mythical Pokemon known as Mew? You cannot catch Mew in PokeMMO. How did you catch events? I'm new to this. I do have a quick guide on how to do catch events, but the only thing you need to understand, and if you want to go do this catch event, the only thing you need to understand if you want to get to it ASAP. Here, let me actually check the forum post that I linked. You want to head to the location that they specify, so Route 24 Kanto. You are going to need lures for this catch event. You don't have to use them, but I really recommend it for Squirtle. You want to go to Route 24 and then catch all of the Pokemon specified. So Meowth, Kakuna, Metapod, Squirtle, and Abra. And then at the end of that hour, you want to submit either your best catch or your worst catch and hope you win a prize. That's really all it is. Your best catch and your worst catch is decided by the total IVs, which are, if you go to your IVs, the number is right there at the bottom. So you can see the total IVs on this Blastoise is 96. You take that number and then add it on the species bonus and add it to the nature bonus, which are specified in the catch events forum post. There we go. I think Pokemon is decent. Pokemon is not terrible to me. This is Nintendogs. True. Gotta get close to the mic. Come here, boy. Dude, fuck, that's a good meme. It is shocking how much going back and playing Nintendogs as an adult will make you feel so stupid, because it's shocking how much you have to like talk into the microphone. It's really fucking funny. It makes you feel so dumb. Not like a boosted rate. Yeah, not a boosted rate. It's more so catch events are great for catching Pokemon to make profit while also having a chance at an overarching prize, like a shiny or a perfect competitive Pokemon. That's insane. Good luck to you, Untotes. Dude, it takes a long fucking time. I always say egg hunts are like 6 to 18 months on average, I feel like. It is funny that I agree. It is funny that Squirtle is neutral species. That is for this, yeah, neutral species bonus. That's so weird. Yeah, good luck to everyone doing the Squirtle event. How much for a Nintendog stream with Cam? Dude, it'd be so cringe. It would just be so cringe. I'd have to like hold my DS up. That'd be fucking weird. I do have a Nintendogs game because I got it with a bundle on eBay one time. I didn't go out and purchase it purposefully. I probably would have though, but I didn't. Got lucky. A POV with the Nintendogs? Jesus. Yes, the Snorlax is actually a Ditto. You can like turn them inside out and it'll be a Ditto on the other side, which is cool. Casey got me that. Good plush. All the Pokemon in the event are rare spawns? I don't think that's true. Like, I don't think Meowth is a rare spawn at that location. Or Abra. I think it's uncommon, right? Route 24. Well, it's rare. Let's see. Abra. Is Abra really rare there? Uncommon. Squirtle is a lore encounter there, so which is rare essentially. There was something else. Or just get a capture card. That would be a huge pain. Aren't DS capture cards like wickedly annoying and expensive to get, like infamously? Same with, I know 3DS capture cards are like fucking impossible or some shit. How much is like a DS capture card nowadays? Nintendo. Dude, I feel like these were like $300 back in the day. I don't know how much they are now. I feel like they were so expensive. So 3DS capture card, you have to fucking put it in the board. Order pages here. Let's see how much this costs. Install kit is $70. just to, if you install it yourself, that would require a lot of soldering knowledge. Just the parts being $70 is crazy. DS capture board installation, $100. It's not cheap. $100 USD, yeah. That is true, Trex. That is true, Trex. The issue is you need the microphone a lot for Nintendogs. I mean, that's awesome to hear, sub. I stream with Cam here and there, Daryl. It really depends on whether I'm at my new place. I've really started to stream with Cam because I actually have my room like set up, so it's actually like creates for a pretty good background. So I've started streaming with that. I've streamed with Cam in the past here and there. It kind of just depends on how things are going and like what, you know, how I feel up to it and etc. etc. If it adds a benefit to the stream, I like to stream with Cam. Do you think Rayquaza and Caterpie look similar? I mean, yeah, a little. I really need to clean up my PC boxes. Holy. Dude, I'm fucking Nikimi. Once they announce Johto, I'm gonna have to like fucking rapidly and desperately clean out my boxes so I can actually play Johto without being in fear of running into a shiny with a full box. That's a huge fucking fear of mine, is to like run into a shiny Pokemon with a full, with all your boxes full. Nightmare situation. Nightmare. I mean, it'd be that's terrible. It's terrifying. I've never played Hades. I would love to. I've only heard good things. Would love to at some point. Yeah, I get it, Nikimi. I did a whole video, like a 40-minute video recently, covering selling off all my Cranidoses and stuff, and then I sold off all my Cranidoses, and then in very Patrouski fashion, immediately filled up all my boxes again with fossils. I don't know, sub. I have no idea, honestly. Do I have a PokeMMO Gym Rerun team video? Yes, I have 2 on my channel. Hey D's, fuck you, Rummel. No way that should count. You can't, I mean, it's very good. You can't just ask a legitimate question and turn it into a cringy fucking D's nuts jokes. Come on, man. Rummel the goat. It was well done. But that's just in the name of the game. Can we just never talk about Hades? Hades nuts, fuck you. I have 1 box space just in case based. That's all you need. All you need. But like actually play Hades? Yeah. I want to at some point. There's so many games I want to play, man. It's just about time. I never have time. I should be working less right. I'm probably gonna start doing this. I need to start working less right now so I can just like actually spend time to play games and relax before Johto comes out, and then I can go hard. We're doing later, Pat. What's up, FFL? After the gym run in 7 minutes, I'm gonna be hopping over to Cool Duder, and we're catching Dittos today. We're doing some Ditto farming. A living shiny bug dex. That's interesting. I like the idea of doing a specific set like that. That's very cool. When do you think Johto will come out? I'm hoping by the end of this month. I would guess that it's not gonna come out in the next 1 week. It probably won't come out. The reason being is because the devs, I mean, they put out, that's my guess, I could be wrong, They put out the torch and pitchfork. During the riot yesterday, they had mentioned that they still have a fair bit to do, which gives the impression it's probably not going to be ready in the next week. I'm hoping by the end of the month we'll maybe have it, at least get news. We'll see. Hey, do D's Pokemon streams have VODs? Yes, they do. And shut the fuck up, D's nuts, Katara. Nice try. You can't say, I literally got you on your own fucking meme. Get the fuck out of here. Permanently banned. Easy peasy. We smacked down the hammer. I knew it was coming before you even said it. Wasn't even close, mate. Wasn't even close. Put in my living chance of all the shinies I have. Took a while, but worth it, based. Said that before you said it? That doesn't count if you pre-typed it. I knew it was gonna have no, it does not count. Get the fuck out of here. It'll be a permanent ban. True and real. There's a fucking 3DS emulator. I see. That's pretty interesting. You're really fucking invested into this Nintendo stream. God damn it, Trex. I don't see it happen anytime soon, I'll be honest. Maybe sometime as a joke I'll fucking play like on the webcam or some shit, but that's about the depths that I'll go. We'll do a Nintendo stream while I hatch eggs sometime or something. But yeah, FFL, I believe that. I've heard only good things, JW Tree. Why do they add pitchfork and torch to the game if they didn't even want people to protest? Well, I think that's the meme. I think the devs are very okay with people protesting. I think protests. It was really funny that people were like some people were upset in PokeMMO general chat and saying like, I can't believe like people would protest. But like in actuality, they're not doing anything negative. It's actually like just a positive to the game. All we're doing is like collecting and collaborating as a community, expressing an interest. Most of what it was like, people weren't even like saying negative stuff. People weren't like, oh, fuck you devs for no Johto. It was like, hey guys, so funny to see you guys all here. How are we doing today? Like it was literally just like everybody came together and just like talked and shiny hunted. There was like no negative. There was like zero malice in that riot. It was really funny. It was like I've never seen a more peaceful protest in my entire life. Yo, Eboja, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I feel like you Twitch Prime every other day. I don't know how it fucking keeps happening, but I appreciate it. 26 months is insane. What to do with BP points? BP is used to buy like Choice Band, Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, Life Orb, Toxic Orb, a lot of really good PvP items. Yo, Patrouski, can't believe after 2 days of trying to fix a broken PS2, giving up, I realized I have this free amount of games. Fucking Rule of Rose? You found Rule of Rose in like in the system or where? That's obviously, yeah, the most expensive PS2 game. Or the second most. What's the first most? Rule of Rose. I should know this off the top of my head. I know Rule of Rose is super up there. People always talk about it. What's the first most expensive game? I'm trying to I should know that. Now hold on, people have to burn the PC setup down. They were just talking. It was just talking. It was peaceful. Kick streaming dead. I plan to stream on. My plan right now, I still plan to do some streams on Kick. It's gonna be really inconsistent for the first bit. I need to. The issue is Kick streams will only be like on the weekends as like an extra stream. I'm not gonna do any. It was a physical copy. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like a physical copy inside the system. That's incredible, Phil. I wasn't sure if you found the disc like in the, never mind, maybe like it was just in the lot. That's awesome. I definitely plan to. A lot of them can be Daryl, but it depends. A lot of them can be. Obviously you can only wish every protest to be peaceful, right? Kick streaming dead. So with kick streaming memes, oh, I'm leading with Torkoal. What the fuck? Yeah, I plan to stream on Kick here and there. Oh, Kuon's up there. Kuon's up there. Can you really be mad at 6 devs for delaying Johto? Yes, because they set a deadline. I really don't, and I made a video talking about this. I really don't like people who are like, you don't have to fucking hate the devs because they made a mistake, but you also don't have to like pretend like they didn't make a mistake or it didn't happen. Don't coddle people. It's really bad. if your friend, I always do this analogy. If your friend says, hey, I'm going to meet you for lunch at around 1 p.m. and they show up at 3 p.m., you have every right. Just because they're your friend doesn't mean you can't be upset at them. Now, you're not going to be upset at them to where you curse them out and be a huge asshole, but you say like, hey man, like, you know, you disrespected my time. I'm really hungry. You made me wait. Now I put off this other thing just to have lunch. Like, you know, that was really shitty, dude. Like, and then he can either apologize and move on from there and grow, or you can like you don't need to coddle him and be like, yeah, like, you know, you're only 2 hours late. Don't worry about it at all. Like, that's insane. It's okay for someone to be upset. You don't need to be so afraid of negative emotion, because it doesn't have to be a negative emotion. You can express a negative emotion in a positive way. That's what my whole video yesterday talked about, right? I'm not a huge fan of I'm just really not a fan of people telling other people they shouldn't be upset. Is really weird. It is totally okay for someone to be upset as long as they're expressing it in a good way, right? That's like so important. Like if someone's like upset and like screaming and freaking out and like yelling, then that's when we can reach an issue of like, okay, like, you know, calm down. Like, it's, you know, let's chill. How can I help you calm down, etc., right? Very mature. The sad thing is, like, I really wish this wasn't. This should be so basic, right? It should be so simple. But I don't know where we're at. I don't know. I take it as a compliment. I appreciate it. How to get Timber Balls? The Unova shopping mall is like the best place to get all the Pokeballs and everything. God of War's 2 press kit copy. I mean, that, yeah. Gotcha. I didn't realize Kuon was the most expensive. I knew it was up there. I didn't realize it was #1. That's crazy. Kuon at 750. Rule of Rose at 700. Smeargle with Imprison plus Memento, the best way to shiny hunt Hoppip. Imprison, Memento, and Rage Powder. Yes, Taco. I have a video on that topic. How much dedicated wham do you have for this game? I have a little bit of dedicated wham. Just substitute Breloom is enough for Memento Hoppip? No, that shit will fucking kill your shiny, Daryl. Careful with that advice. If you substitute and a Hoppip uses Memento, it's still fucking killing itself. You need a very specific set. Memento will still kill the Hoppip even if you're subbed. Is a cost to the cast, as we would say in Magic the Gathering, or fucking most nerdy board game shit. Okay, let's we're hopping accounts. That's what we're doing. Give me 1 sec. Gym run complete. New inbox copy. Yeah, if you're looking at new prices as well, I mean, holy shit. Yeah, fair. Yeah, Hoppip is the most difficult ×5 horde shiny to catch in the game. Okay, encounter switched, account switched. There we go. We got it, fellas. We're on the cool dude working Dittos today. I do want to take a quick break before I start grinding Dittos. Quick little restroom break, 2 to 5 minute break. Get a snack, get a water, stretch yourself, get up, move your legs. We game for lots of time, and that's awesome and that's cool, but you want to fucking move around and make it as healthy as possible. What's it called? Engaging in an irresponsible situation responsibly is based in truth. So I'm going to be right back. We're going to game for more hours. Don't worry. Quick little break. Wow, Patrouski, you look parched. You should have a butterscotch candy. Well, thank you, chatter. That's a genius idea. You know what? That's really smart. I should have a little butterscotch candy like I'm 60 years old. That sounds really tasty. Thank you. What's up, fellas? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? What I missed while I was gone? Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Okay. What's up, fellas? We're just going for Dittos here. Love your videos. I appreciate it, Ezekiel. What's up, man? You smell good? Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. The seniors, dude, I love them. They're definitely super boomer, JM, but I fucking love them, dude. I love hard candy like I'm a fucking old man. I would say it's still very good, Norberto. I would say so. The Ditto spot was the reason why you picked home for season 3? Yes. It actually, yes. Like a huge reason. Yo, Jigglypuff, what's up? What's up? Happy to see ya. Unironically, this Ditto spot was a huge reason why I picked this region. It's a great money-making method. Dude, I fucking wish, Autumn, a bowl of those. And it's funny that everybody knows exactly what you're talking about when you say that. Those strawberry hard candies. Oh my god. I fucking appreciate it, Norberto, man. Thank you. I always hope it's helpful, dude. I took a lot of damage there. I probably should assist first. I'm not sure. I took a lot of damage there. Best region for shiny hunting? It shouldn't really matter. It really depends on what hunts you want to do, you know? It really just depends on what Pokemon you want to hunt. Why Meowth instead of Breloom? It's more efficient. Assist plus Spore or Assist plus False Swipe is better than Stub Breloom strats. I put out an updated guide on Ditto farming for that. The Meowth strat is more work to get though, because you have to get a Meowth with Pickup, Assist, False Swipe, and then a Parasect with only Spore and Dig. You have to delete the other moves. Taking a lot of damage here, though. The stream playlist? You should be. Let me see. What happens if I Google Patrouski stream playlist? Let's see if it just comes up. So Patrouski YouTube comes up. It takes me to the playlists. You should be able to just browse my playlists on my channel and find the streams one. I can try to link it though if you really want. If you ever want to watch just like VODs of my streams as like good background content. That's kind of crazy. There is currently, wow, 270 videos in my streams playlist. Holy shit. That's nuts. Why delete question mark? Delete what? Imagine a shiny Ditto, the road would be over then. If I got a shiny Ditto, I would not sell it. The road would continue. What channel? I'm on channel 2 for whatever reason. Oh, why delete the moves? Because assist, you want assist to only ever grab Spore, right? So I have a guide on this, guys. Once again, if you have any questions about the game, please Google them first before asking me on streams. I end up just repeating stuff. or like missing information, if you want the best answer and save me a little bit of energy so I can answer other questions, the music playlist, I got you. Which channel are you playing on? It's in the top left corner of the screen, guys. You guys, resources are at your disposal. Use them, please, before you ask me questions. I love you to death. Please. I only have so much breath. What game is this? PokeMMO. PokeMMO. What's your favorite starter? I've never been a huge a Squirtle just cause nostalgia, but it's not a great. I thought my favorite starter of all time is probably Snivy in terms of design and everything. What Pokemon are you? Do you mean using to catch Ditto? Are you trolling? Rage Trout equals best Patrouski. This is Digimon MMO for real, for real. True. Yeah, no, I thought so. Okay, I respect that. If you're gonna ask though, I respect that, Cat. Which starter are you gonna take in Johto? I'm probably gonna take man. I feel like I probably go Typhlosion because it's my favorite starter, and I like picking my favorite even if it's not that good. Because then you have that forever untradeable gift Pokemon of your favorite, you know, starter. I'd probably go Typhlosion. Cyndaquil. True and real German. Why are you running left and right? For fun. Oshawott a cool pick. I respect Oshawott enjoyers. Yeah, Shiny Whismur cool. Also, the Shiny Loudred follower sprite. That line has some good follower sprites. I was a little worried about that. That kind of stinks. I can still catch this, maybe. Probably not. I'd probably die here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, John Bobo. Thanks for subbing. Uh-oh. Am I going to white out here? What is happening? Yo, good for you, Con. Happy to hear it. What was your first shiny in any game? Shiny Sandshrew that I bred in Pokemon Black and White from Masuda Method. I feel like my best bet to escape is to actually transform and hope they go for an assist and then run. I can't transform into a Ditto transformed. I'm gonna white out here. This is so funny. The payday got paydayed. I should try to run, not that, but you know. I'm asleep? Oh yeah. Oh, I got away. Easy, boys. I'm way too good. I would never white out to a wild Ditto. Are you kidding me? Could never be me. Could never be me. Not even close, fellas. Not even close. I definitely don't like how much damage my Meowth took. That's kind of brutal. What I could do is delete like Hyper Voice or delete both of these. I might delete both these moves. I feel like it's probably worth it. If I just want to catch Dittos, yeah, we're gonna go do that. I feel like it's worth it. Outplayed, yeah, true and real. I think it's actually worth it to go ahead and go do this. Because if I just want to catch Dittos. The point was to pay the non-Ditto encounters. The point of going Meowth is for pickup, to occasionally get that or whatever. Wide lens with hypnosis? No, that would be it wouldn't be 100%. That'd still be bad. I also like having payday. What I'll do for I'll at least go get rid of hyper voice. I might also get rid of, I don't know, man. It's a tough call. I feel like it's worth getting rid of both. The benefit is pickup, not. Should I get rid of both? Man, I'm really thinking. Definitely hyper voice. This Meowth just takes so much damage. Like, teach me out subs. There's no reason to do that. I don't know what you can pick up in on Desert Pass, to be honest. I'm gonna get rid of Payday as well. We can always relearn it later if I regret it. But if I just want to catch Dittos, this will be like really good and perfect. So we'll roll with this. What was the background game before the current one? It's the same. I didn't change it. Still Samurai Champloo sidetracked. Okay, we'll try this. Good luck to you, Daryl. It's a great shiny. Okay, let's test this. Have you watched the show? What show? I swear to God, if you say some dumb D's nuts joke. It better be good, Natimi. It better be a damn good one. Let's see how this goes. Samurai Champloo? Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah, I've seen it multiple times. I get fucking PTSD from these nuts jokes, okay? My chat is fucking relentless. They're ruthless. I could be talking about like, man, guys, like it's been a really rough week. Like my grandma passed away, and someone would be like, "Hey, man, are you going to SawCon?" Like they're fucking unhinged. Fucking no matter what, bro. They're on a fucking mission, bro. They're on a mission. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to rewatch it. Probably, yeah, soon as well. SawCon, yeah, Sugon, lead on. Fuck. That's a good one. SawCon these nuts, Sug on these nuts, lead on this day, yeah. Yeah, they're chilling back there, German. Yeah, Dragon is a good one. Dragon D's up her face. Goblin D's not, yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, honestly. So immature. You know my chat, guys. Immortal Meowth. Ever play Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I played Fluffles. That was a fun deck, fun archetype. Give me a good excuse to skip work for 3 weeks to leave the country. What the fuck? I don't fucking know, dude. What? 3 weeks to leave work. Tell me you got COVID or something. I don't fucking know. That's fucked up. I don't know, dude. Not doing it, Trex. Not doing it. Fluffles was very fun. Fluffles was a good meme. Dude, honestly, I would love to catch a shiny Gulpin. You can't do the fucking joke. I understand the jokes. Shut up. You can't do it if I know the setup's gonna happen. I caught the mic. No mic abuse this stream, fellas. We're clean. We're clean with it. Favorite figure you own? I think I see figures back there. I don't know if I have any figures. I have like little knickknacks. I don't really have figures. I have like trying to think. Well, I do have one sec. Oh, I've got some figures. I got you guys. Casey actually just made a TikTok on these today. So these will be coming out soon. But I got some figures, fellas. One sec. Let me get one. I got, these are the highest quality Pokemon figures money can buy. We got, Swampert. Come on, focus. Camera's not gonna focus, is it? It's really not gonna focus. We got Wigglytuff. We got what we got? We got Jinx. That's Jinx for sure. We got Hitmonchan. Got good old Hitmonchan. We got Golbat. Got my boy Scizor. Okay, looking slick. Can't see his eyes. The eyes are the funny part. Let me find a we got a nice clean, healthy Blastoise. Definitely correct colors. The funniest ones are the ones with the fucked up eyes. But I feel like they're going to be hard to capture on memes. Oh, yeah. This is supposed to be a Beautifly. Cute, bro. The point of these is that if it's not clear, the point is that they're fucked up. Hypno's eyes are they're blurry, but you can kind of see it. They're fucking insane. Sweet Scent PP stats with more Sweet Scent Mons? No, it does not. I ran from that on accident. No, they do not. They'll just subtract by a percentage. Where's the one on Purloin? These are my my really good Pokemon figures, guys. They're so good. Got a whole baggie of them. Got that ugly fire Pokemon. They're good, man. That figure looks spooky. They're incredible. Got a whole baggie of them. Here, I'll show you. Got Superior. Some of them look not bad. Some of them are hilarious. I got them because I knew that they'd look shit. I wanted them because they're bad looking. Oh, it was $5 with shipping to get those. So good little meme. Good little deal. Other than that, I don't have many figures, to be honest. $5 a steal? Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'm down. It's super dumb. That's not Blastoise, that's Liquid Turtle. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, these figures are kind of popping up on eBay and stuff as like a meme right now. Yeah, they're so fucking funny, dude. Didn't know Hypno could look even more creepy. Yeah. It's hard to see them on stream. But Casey did a really good short of them that'll go up on TikTok and stuff. $60? Jesus. Like catch a Whisper by accident? Honestly, male Whisperers can be good. Are they rioting today? Maybe again. I don't know. Sladeport riot week? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. And let me get back to actually farming my Pokemon. Like I've been wildly inefficiently farming these Ditto. This is maybe noted. This is maybe notable. I don't know. Yeah, we avoid those, E-Boss. Last stream of the week, right? Most likely, but I do extra streams here and there. It depends. What was your first secret shiny? I don't have a secret, dude. Most people don't. They're extremely rare. Okay, what's up, Bradlin? Are you okay, man? You good? It's just a From Software dev. Yeah, so now my Meowth can't die. It'll be at 1% a lot or 1 HP a lot, but it literally can't die. This becomes a lot more consistent for Ditto farming. You lose pickup, or payday. You still have pickup. I think Pro is not even in the top. It's not in the top 3. Maybe like 4 or 5 best Pokemon MMO. I don't recommend it. What the fuck? Assist? Guys, I got a video on this strat. Look up PokeMMO Ditto farming guide or Ditto catching guide 2023 updated or something. I've got a guide on this strat, guys. It's been out for a while. Check it out, check it out. At least I'm on a Blizzard dev. Not wrong. Not wrong. I've done not many Raccoon, but I think I've done. I was talking about that earlier. I probably should start doing a little more, maybe. I don't do that many, but maybe I should, you know. Johto today, make it happen. I'll DM the devs right now. I got you, Ryu. All right, I'm locked in with Q as we speak. Got my hidden access, the same, you know. All right, he's coming out later tonight at 2 p.m. ET. So in 12 minutes. There you go, man. I got you. Easy Johto today. Yeah, I hit up the devs. They've been waiting for me to give them the okay to actually release it. So there you go. Now they can finally release Johto. They were just waiting for me. They said, let us know when your schedule is clear, Patrouski. You can make a lot of videos on it. And I said, oh, okay. Let them know. Got devs on speed dial. Yeah, I definitely am able to communicate with them. What kind of Naruto Braglin? That's one of the craziest sentences I've ever heard. Calling Samurai Champloo a Naruto clone is fucking crazy. That's like old people calling every video game console a Game Boy. Oh, are you playing, you know, PokeMMO on a Game Boy? No, that's my fucking computer, dog. Like, literally the same fucking thing. That's crazy boomer levels. Crazy boomer levels. What are you hunting for? This is a cool duder account. We're just making some Pokeyen. I honestly don't know a whole lot about apricorns besides that they add the ability to craft Pokeballs. I don't know that much beyond it. Beyond the basics. My 360 of PlayStation? Yeah, that's a good meme. I mean, it's fair. A Sega? Wow, that's crazy. Calling everything a Sega is classy. I respect that. They keep going. And more power to the people hanging out. A turtle named Sega? That's a really fucking cute name for a pet. Especially a turtle. Sega? That's awesome. Yo, good luck on the shunts then, Bradwin. These moments when you have 5 ideas you want to work on, but each thing reminds you of a... yeah, start that new idea. It's fun. The hardest part, I always say, I feel like nowadays especially, it's people are better at coming up with ideas than ever. It's more so like having the focus and like energy and patience to like start making an idea or start creating something and seeing it all the way through and finishing it is like probably one of the more difficult things to do in this day and age. And it's a really important thing to try to hone, you know? Favorite game other than Pokemon? My top 7 favorite games of all time. Number 1, old school RuneScape. Number 2, PokeMMO. Number 3, Magic the Gathering. Number 4 is Skyrim. Number 5 is Dungeon Defenders. Number 6, I feel like I switch Skyrim and Dungeon Defenders all the time though. That's a tough one. 4 and 5, Dungeon Defenders, Skyrim respectively. Number 6 is Minecraft. Number 7 is Fallout New Vegas. That's top 7. Once we get past 7, it's a little tougher. SSX Tricky is up there. SSX Tricky might be number 8. Dungeon Defenders is a fucking phenomenal game. Unbelievably underrated. Like a crazy, crazy... I love that game to death. Patrouski is secretly Spider-Man. I am terrified of heights. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. For the Rebellion leader, I am not playing that role today, but I appreciate it. Poison tip, yeah, Dragon Dagger P+. No armor. You DDS spamming. Yeah, I have some of the Batman Arkham games, but never played them. Heard good things. Odds of 6x31. I have a video on it. It's a little over 1 in 1 billion. I own Elden Ring, but still haven't played it, which is a fucking crime. But I gotta get to it at some point for sure. I don't think I'm gonna like it. This is like one of my. I have a bunch of hot video game takes, dude. I'm scared that I hate Dark Souls as a franchise. Every Dark Souls game that I've played, I've only played for a small amount of time, but I've not enjoyed it. I picked up Dark Souls 1 recently on the PS3. I don't understand why people like Dark Souls. Everything just feels delayed. People talk about how good the combat is. I feel like they just put like a fucking 1.5 full second delay on everything, and then it's like, wow, the combat is so genius. And I'm like, what are you talking? It feels so slow and clunky to me, but I'm clearly missing something. So I gotta practice more, I guess, and learn the system. But the combat just feels slow. I'm down for something to be hard and difficult, but like the mechanics just feel dog shit. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like Mario Odyssey, or not Mario Odyssey. Sorry, no, not Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy based an entire game around a shitty mechanic gimmick that wasn't refined, and people love it. It doesn't feel good. Mario Galaxy and Smash. This is a personal opinion. People love Smash Bros. Smash Bros is one of the slowest games I've ever played in my entire life. Everything feels like it's on 0.5 second delay. It's fucking crazy to me. I'm talking about Smash Melee, Project M, Brawl, Smash 4, every fucking Smash game I've ever played feels like I'm in fucking mud. I'm slugging through mud to play. It feels so slow. It's crazy to me. But that's just me, my opinion. I encourage you guys to disagree. The first Dark Souls is the only good one. I can't stand it, man. It feels so slow. Everything feels so terrible. So, yeah, everything feels like brain delayed. Smash isn't slow, you are? I highly doubt it. I coming from Overwatch, playing Lucio, reaching 300 to 400 APM in ranked matches, my APM and my speed at which I play games is very, very high. I do have a lot of downsides. My keyboard APM is really, really fucking good. My mouse accuracy, not the best. My mouse accuracy is probably around average, which is not good for how much I play video games, right? My click accuracy, my hit scan, really bad. Or around average to below average. Keyboard APM, speed at which I play games, processing speed, all very, 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 very fast. Smash feels like brain delay. Like Smash and Dark Souls both feel like some of the slowest games I've ever played. When I flexed his gaming skills, someone challenged them, so I met them. This guy stinks. That is true. Need a shower. Another one. 2 to 3 showers a day. Got to do it. I forgive you, sub. Just my opinions. Yeah, I will say I never learned the techs for Melee. I'm judging it definitely on like core Melee gameplay. I don't know how to wave dash. I always hear that, and when I watch pros play, it looks pretty good. So I can't judge higher levels of play with Melee. But in terms of Project M, which I played a lot of, Brawl, dude, I'm not. Smash does not feel good to me, and I'm just saying it doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's a slow game inherently. It feels that way to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Ginger Matt? True and real N. I mean, everyone's been a League player at some point. If you haven't ever played League, that'd be a shock. That'd be pretty jarring. I mean, if you haven't played League, you're fucking escaping. So don't do it. You're a survivor. I would 100% watch a shows of your favorite games and/or anime 10 out of 10. I appreciate the support, even through all the hot takes. And I never want to. Yeah, I appreciate that, Cox. Thank you, man. Thank you for the $5, dude. Never played League. I recommend never touching it. If you've made it this far, that's incredible. That's phenomenal. Thank you, Brawls. I appreciate it, man. Dust Ball, Pinky. Speaker or Meowth, they're both pretty similar. Meowth actually match spells nice. Meowth just became better than Smeargle because they just gave it access to False Swipe very recently. It didn't have access to False Swipe for a long time. Channel's in the top left-hand corner of the screen, guys. Channel 2. It's on screen. Yeah, it's pretty bad, JM. I agree with you on Johto's. I think it feels ass, but I haven't practiced. Yeah, like I always want to preface with games like this. Like I think maybe like once you put like a bunch of hours into the game and like you learn the system, it feels good. But I'm not. It does worry me that like if a game doesn't feel, if its mechanics and combat don't, if a game based around its good combat doesn't feel responsive, that's worrisome to me. I've never played Escape from Tarkov. I play Minecraft like a man. I mean, based. True. When did they get False Swipe? Pretty recently. It was during a weird update where they added a bunch of moves to a bunch of Pokemon. Payday Adamant. It does not have Payday, but it is Lonely and then 31, 25 plus. I got rid of Payday, so the wild Ditto can't kill me. I want to say he got False Swipe in the last like 6 months. I've said this over and over and over again. We are not discussing Green Cat Kid's ban here, guys. We're not ever going to discuss anyone's ban here. We as players can't add any insight to that. The only people that know what happened with stuff like that is the player involved and the moderators. Don't encourage any sort of discussion on that stuff. it's just gossip and rumors at that point because we just don't know what happened. Yeah, no, I know worries, Brad. I don't. Sorry, not to be. I'm being harsh on it because I don't. But obviously, if you haven't heard it, you're good, man. You're good. How'd you find the Ditto strat? I didn't find this Ditto strat. Someone definitely. Yeah, the Meowth one. I mean, I don't think I found it. But when Meowth got access to False Swipe, I was like, oh shit, like that's a big deal. Like now it has access to False Swipe and Assist. Like that was the. Or I was like, I think it has access to Assist. Like that was the meme. I definitely didn't find this strat. Like the False Swipe Assist strat, the Sneasel strat. I feel like the first time I saw that strat was Moxie Mozzie, but I could be wrong. Haki, even if they're hot takes, your opinions are very intricate. I like to say, I appreciate that. It's an incentive for power scaling, like to learn not to. I appreciate it. I try to always justify, like my opinions. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I just fucking like hate Smash Bros or like hate Dark Souls. It's usually because I try to justify with something like, oh, like the combat feels sluggish or delayed or like that's my like that's yeah. And I could that's yeah. I appreciate that. I try. I'm never gonna sit here and like. And I always try to preface like if I am saying that I have a negative opinion or like even if I hate. If I ever say I hate something that you love, that is not a personal attack against you. It's just my opinion on that thing. Please, 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 like, you gotta know that I fucking love people who love things that I hate. That's so easy to do, right? Especially on fun stuff like games and like food and like that's where those harsh opinions should happen, right? It's because it's fun and it's interesting and it's a good meme. If you question anyone I feel like if someone has an extreme opinion, this is a little tip to content, just be like an interesting content creator or person in general. If you question anyone with an extreme opinion on something, usually you back them up into like, okay, like there's, I can like usually the more you question it, the less extreme it becomes. That's boring. It's really fun to have extreme opinions as long as you understand when the right place is to do that and when it's like fun and like do it healthily and do it responsibly, right? That's kind of if you question anybody who's reasonable on an extreme opinion, the more you back them up, they'll be like, oh, okay, well maybe I'm not, maybe I understand this, or like, you know, I do have a lot of extreme takes on I also just have a lot of harsh, strong feelings on things, right? I have a playlist on my channel, Black Cat, called Pokemon Money Making Methods, and everything you need should be in there. What are you saying when you say that's the meme? It's a good question. I use meme as a filler word. Meme to me is a noun, an adjective, a verb. I truly use meme as just a filler word to sort of mean that thing. Just the way I talk, just the speech pattern that I've developed. I had to think about it. Kat. I had to make sure I didn't do that. What's up, Zeffy? How did the Dratini hunt go? I haven't gone back to it in a while. I'm always hopping around hunts, man. I do like 50 different shiny hunts. I never like give up on a hunt, but I have a list, you know, once again, of like 80. I ended up not getting a Basculin or Dratini there yet. But I've been shunting at other spots, right? Ahead of your time, pro gamer vocabulary. It's pronounced May. Oh, okay. True. Sorry. I'll fix that. Yeah, definitely can't happen, Bradlin. Yeah, good luck to you on the hunt, dude. Definitely won't happen. Please rate my E4 Kanto team: Dragonite, Charizard, Lapras, Nidoking, Jolteon, Venusaur. I'd say that's a solid like B tier, B tier team. B plus, maybe, probably B. I give it a B. It's a solid B team. Dragonite's obviously great if you have D-Dance and everything. Charizard is not great. 4 times weakness to rock is brutal. Lapras is not great. The bulky water type, which isn't atrocious inherently, but water ice is not a great typing. It's very slow. Can spam Surf and Ice Beam, which is nice, though. Nidoking is probably the best. No, Dragonite's the best. The 3 best Pokemon on your list are Dragonite, Nidoking, Venusaur. All those mons are very good in the storyline. Jolteon is very comparable to Charizard, where it's very frail, and you just don't need to run. In the PokeMMO storyline, you don't need to run powerful yet frail mons. We just have access to powerful yet bulky mons. Like you don't need to pick one or the other. Yeah. What about Dust Balls and Timer Balls? The shopping mall in Unova is always my go-to, which is to the left of Oplucid City on that route. Yo, Heike, how you doing, man? What's up? What's up? Always happy to see you, dude. I can refund the points for people trying to redeem for you, Bradley. I can refund. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. It's a good meme. Whatever you want, obviously. Been fishing all summer, dude. Fishing's fucking based. I respect it. Legitimately fun. I thought you meant IRL. 11.3k feathers left. Well, good luck on the RuneScape grind, gamer. Good luck. Good luck. No refunds. If the person getting mailed the thing doesn't want it, I'll probably refund. Do you have a video on breeding? I have a hidden ability breeding guide. Yes. $100k minimum is insane for a female Toto. That's probably not correct, because you think you just breed a female or a male Toto with a Ditto, pay for the thing, and make like 50k profit. That'd be insane. Yeah, absolutely, Braglin. Got 6 weeks off? That's fucking awesome. Good for you, man. That's awesome, Heike. Brother, how? I assume maybe you're working like a school or something, like a teacher. I don't know if you're fucking some sort of school system job. Like summer time. That'd be my guess. Like 6 weeks off in the summer. A vid of a whole catch event. I have a couple videos of that Ripper. Not for a. I streamed the Spinnerack one. That was my most recent. I don't know if I made a video for that whole catch event. Do you work, man? I do YouTube full time, man. Been doing YouTube full time for a while. Content creation full time for a while. Skills in the job, you have 4 weeks off. Yeah, that's awesome. Makes sense. I've never made a honey tree guide. That's one I would like to do at some point. And someone in our team made a really good map for it, but I want to make sure I get permission before, what's it called? That's, yeah. Hey, more power to you, Heike. Yeah, even of submitting my Pokemon, I did that with the stream, and I've done that with videos, but in the past. I don't do that many catch events though, so not since Spinnerack. Yeah, there's other ones where I participated in catch events. Not like probably like less than 5 or so. They might be a bit old. Let me look up PokeMMO catch event. Participate. I don't know how you would find them as the Patrouski PokeMMO catch event. It's gonna be hard to find these videos, I would bet. But I have them. But it might be hard to find them, which is troublesome. How much do you make from YouTube? I don't feel comfortable answering that question. But with the power of the internet, you can kind of find my meme. It's pretty, yeah. But I will say not all of my income. Obviously, I get income through YouTube, Twitch, PayPal, Venmo, and other like side, any investments and stuff like that. Easy billionaire? No, I don't make a whole lot off YouTube, but I make enough to make a living. I pay my bills, and save a lot. Save. Tell us your monthly income. No. How much? Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. Yeah. I mostly don't care about sharing stuff like that, but I think, and you'll learn this whenever you're in a relationship, is that sharing any details like that when you're with someone as a partner affects them. And you really got to be careful with what you tell people, and like everything you tell someone about you impacts your partner as well. And you have to consider that when you're in a relationship. So that is something you quickly learn if you've ever been in one. What's up, Cheslin? I blame you though, true. Is your SSN in your YouTube bio too? It might be. Whatever helps. Whatever helps. Tell us your darkest secrets. All right. I have an addiction eating meat to you and your mom. Okay, anyways. Global chat planning another riot. Hey, more power to him. Thanks for the mature tips. Yeah, I don't know. The O face from Heike. What's wrong with that? Come on. Nothing crazy, guys. Come on. Lucky guy. It's a lot of YouTube is a lot of luck and a lot of hard work for sure. I spent the first 14 months of my YouTube journey working 14 hours a day. And I've been making content since 2011. A lot of failures. A lot of mild success here and there. I had some mild success streaming YouTube or streaming Twitch or streaming RuneScape on Twitch at some point. And then I went from mild success, like over 125 subs, which isn't that much, but it's, you know, it's something. Streaming RuneScape on Twitch to trying to do RuneScape YouTube and failing miserably, and then switching back to different things. And I've streamed in the past. I've done PokeMMO. I've streamed PokeMMO, Hearthstone, RuneScape, Overwatch, Terraria, Minecraft, all kinds of different stream content. What do you think will give most views if I do about it in Pokemon right now? I always tell people there are so many like things to do that I haven't done. In-depth berry farming guide where you calculate the profit per hour, in-depth Elite Four rerun guide, and hardcore Nuzlocke guide or Nuzlocke guide or a hardcore Nuzlocke completion. Those are shortcuts to becoming a big Pokemon YouTuber. If you make those videos and make them well, those are fucking easy shortcuts. And everybody knows it. The issue is making those videos, making them well is actually difficult. I feel like most content creators like fail a ton before finding their successful thing. Yeah, what's up, Trinsic? True and real, Cheslin. Smart. That's cool, Braglin. Your playlist fucks? I appreciate that. Thank you. It's tough because I have to play copyright free music on stream, Trinsic, so I try to like get the best copyright free music possible, and that adds a whole nother like layer to it. So I always appreciate music compliments on that stuff. People are rioting again. Good for them. Some PokeTubers I watch. I don't watch that many PokeTubers right now. Some that I've watched in the past: Woofy VGC, Blue Boy Finn, Pokeaim MD, Blunder. They're great memers. Who else? I don't watch a whole lot of PokeTubers. I feel like when like I do it for my I feel like I try to avoid that kind of content. First of all, because I don't want to be influenced by them and like subconsciously copy any ideas. So I really care about that. And then I don't want to, it's tough to like, you know, play PokeMMO all day. It's so tough to do that. No, I play PokeMMO very little. I actually don't get to play the game very much. I spend most of my time making content around the game, which kind of prevents you from playing the game, surprisingly. But it brings you an enjoyment in a different way about like kind of like a different aspect of playing the game, which is just making content and researching about the game and that sort of thing. Why wouldn't you want the inspiration though? I don't know. I've never been a huge never been a huge guy to take inspiration from people. There's not many people I've taken inspiration from in my life. Sounds very pretentious, but you've watched Poco too? Who's Poco?
I just wish he knew.
I don't have anything for that, Bragglin. I'm sorry. I don't got much for that. Do not recommend opening loot crates. Fuck, what's up, Harshal? Is it possible for Johto to be delayed for months? It's possible. Yeah, anything's possible. Hope it doesn't happen. What do we know, you know? Stretch out the nerd neck? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Probably not doing that enough. We're getting the Charizard neck for sure. You'd be surprised about how many original things. I'm very aware that many original things can come from inspiration eating. That's not what I'm not saying the opposite of that. I'm just saying that personally, I don't really. Usually I talk about or I'll cite my obvious inspiration. Like for example, 63 Tips was inspired by a guy named Pokedaxi, who made a similar video for Pokemon Go. And then Loot from 1000, that caught the mic, no mic abuse. Loot from 1000 was copied from Mr. No Sleep from the RuneScape. So I do have inspirations that I talk about, but I just don't do that often. I don't do that for most of my content. It's just what I prefer. That doesn't mean I don't think original stuff can be inspired from other stuff. That'd be silly.
I just wish he
Yeah, 166 I'd say is probably the pretty average for third place. 166 to 168, and then second is usually like 169, 170, and first is usually like 171 to 172. Yeah, it's the worst shiny luck ever. Yeah, well, not the worst ever, but copium. I have no idea who that is. Palox. We'll see, Xanarchy. There's a lot of people hunting here. What are Dittos out on the GTL right now? Getting back down to 4K a little bit. Nice to see on the GTL. Show the Meowth moveset. It's just 2 moves. All swipe and assist. I picked up the Max Repel. Didn't someone else have... I didn't win. Oh, I gotcha. 173 first place. That's an incredible catch. Congrats to them. I love shiny Bouffalon. I love Bouffalon as a Pokemon. The shiny's not fantastic, but I think it's underrated. I like Bouffalon, man. Dude, Nuzlocke and PokeMMO, Nuzlocks are really, really hard. I appreciate you calling me such a big YouTuber. I take it as a huge compliment. A year and a half ago, like, there wasn't really a space for PokeMMO content creation. There was, but it wasn't being occupied. I was just right place, right time, for sure. Like, I came back, I was looking for something to do. I was looking for a passion project to take on after maxing my Ultimate Iron Man on old school RuneScape. I was checking out PokeMMO, and I was like, wow, there's still no YouTuber for this game. I was like, how the fuck is that possible? I was like, this game is bigger than people realize, and there's still no content creator. That's shocking. And I was lucky enough to fill the space. I had played the game for like 8 years prior. Why so handsome today? Okay, I'm blushing because of stuff like that. What's up, Kamui? I would guess that they bring Johto alpha starters for the 11th anniversary event. That's my guess. I think it's a pretty safe guess, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I for sure feel that, Xanarchy. Yeah. Essentially, Cheslin, yeah. I've never played Pokemon Conquest. Really want to one day. It's on the list. Yes, there is an Axew Horde spot. I always forget whether it's ×5 or ×3. I think that one's ×5, but it's deep. You need Lepa berries. I think the Axew spot is deep into a cave, or somewhat deep. You need Lepa berries, and it's a 50-50 spot with Axew and Woobat. And it's a cursed spot because everybody who shunts for Axew always gets like 3 Woobats before they're Axew. It's supposed to be 50-50. It's fucking brutal, man. I feel like I see so many Woobats come out of there and people are always pissed. Shit spot, smiley face. Yeah, it is a painful spot for a lot of people. I need to get out of here and go heal really quick. It is a tough spot for a lot of people. You guys are too fucking nice to me. I appreciate it, Moon. You guys are gonna make me swell up so much. My fit. Okay, never mind. That's not what I. Do you have water in a Starbucks cup? Yeah, I do. I've been using this same cup for like 6 weeks. Microplastics are scared of me. I don't give a fuck. That shit is hilarious to me. I don't care. Yum yum yum. Eat me up. Get those organisms in there. What's up, Jason? What's gonna swell? I meant like my cheeks from being blood. Never mind. Tidy PC storage, dude. Some people call it tidy. Some people call it a mess. There's no winning. There's no winning. Do I have to finish Hoenn? Yes, you do have to finish Hoenn before having access to this cave, Gator. No, it's a good question. He just drank SpongeBob's home base. What move on the Parasect? It's literally just... Did I not heal? I didn't heal, did I? Why did I... It's just Spore and Dig. Just Spore and Dig. Infinite Fusion is cool, but I don't know. I don't have anything to add to that game. Everybody's done all the fucking fusions. Everybody's done everything for that game. Is there a shiny rate in Infinite Fusion? That'd be a cool thing to like shiny hunt in that game. You fuse shinies? That'd be cool. I appreciate it, Matthew. What's up, man? Or Matthias. Fuck, excuse me. I'm sorry. How you doing, man? Or is it pronounced Matthias? I always see your name. Why am I butchering it all of a sudden? I appreciate it, man. What's up? What's up, Scorsese? I have no idea what the shiny rate is in Fusion or how it would work. What's the shiny rate Pokemon Infinite? 1 out of 4,000. Infinite Fusion Phantom. This is 1 out of 4,096. The same as the Gen 6. Seems like. That's just the wiki, the fandom wiki. This also says there's no shinies in this. I don't fucking know. Can you fuse shinies? I have no idea, Bradlin. How heavy do you think Shuckle is? Probably like 8 pounds. Maybe less. Okay, 45 pounds is way more than I thought. That's pretty funny. This is all that juice he's storing inside himself. That okay, fair enough. It would be Matthias because it's a Brazilian name, dude. I fucking butchered the hell out of it. Then I apologize, man. Gotcha, Trex. Thank you for the fucking research, Trex over here. As a Rockford shell, I'm not fat shaming. He's not fat. He's juice boned. He's just juice boned. Literally a can of worms. Fuck, that's a funny way to think about it. I don't know if I agree with it, but it's funny. Thanks for subbing, yo Moon Bleached. I appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been helpful or enjoyable. Maybe even both, if I'm lucky. Happy Thursday, everybody. What time is it? 2:30. Happy Thursday. Last stream of the week. Sadly, but also kind of it's good to take breaks. I think if I didn't take, like I always say, man, it is so much harder to stream than to make videos. It's insane. It is way harder. Yeah, take a break, Jeremy. Welcome back, man. Hits the Dougie on stream. Yeah, that'll be was that a sub goal? What's the fucking meme for that? We're gonna hunt for Wars, Pat. I haven't decided yet. I've been picking up stall fossils. Been picking up fossils here and there. I haven't decided anything for sure yet, FFL. Usually single encounters, something like that. What do you think gives the best Pokeyen per hour? I've heard some people swear by Great Balls. I would guess it's either Dusk or Great. But I would argue that 99 balls is not a large enough test for to like truly get something like that. But it's still close, you know? I think Moxie Mozzie also did a test like that. I think his answer was Great Ball as well. But I feel like, I don't know, Dust Ball, I'm a huge Dust Ball supporter. And is it enough? If you want to get like a test or like data on something, 99 Dust Balls is going to take you like 2 hours to run through. That's not, maybe like an hour and a half. That's not enough to like get like a test. If you want to truly test, that's why most of the time when I preface my like loot from 1 hours, I'm like, this isn't a data collection, guys. This is just one anecdotal hour, you know? To truly collect data on something, you've got to do it for like 100 hours or something crazy. The longer the better. I'm curious. Yeah, it's still no. I don't want to like throw. I want to preface. I don't want to fucking throw your study out the window just because it's a small sample size. Goals are that would be dumb. But I mean, I'm curious to hear the numbers. Like if there's a huge difference, maybe I should try Great Balls, you know? Yes, I am down to do like breeds like that, Brady. I'm down for that. What I will say is that my one rule with that, Brady, is that if I get a shiny, I get to keep it. I'm not in the business of giving away OT shinies. If I breed it to be a shiny, I'm gonna keep it, but I'll breed you a better, an equal to or better Pokemon. For obviously free of charge at that point, because if I'm keeping the shiny, like that's, yeah. That's my rule. I appreciate it, Galzar. Data like that is awesome to collect. Good Pokeyen profit and cosmetic flipping. I think flipping cosmetics is hard. There can be, but the margins are usually going to be too tight. Long-term, like, cosmetic investing is just some of the best money in the game. Like, you can't beat it. It's how most rich players that are, like, really rich right now, like billions of Pokeyen, got rich from vanities, from investing over 4 to 6 years, 8 years, you know, lots of time. I believe in you, Brady. Good luck, man. 8,250 encounters. Cool little milestone. 38 dust balls left. Oh, it can depend, Duck. I think diversifying assets is good. I mean, diversify your portfolio. If you're getting one of each vanity, that's kind of awkward. I don't really recommend that. I recommend picking probably like 5 vanities and buying like 10 or 20 or 100 of each or whatever you can. Depends on the amount, you know. The Wolf of Wall Street or the Wolf of Route 3. Now we're talking. The Wolf of Route 3 is a good meme. Yeah, some people are still rioting, which is a good meme. More power to them. What's up, Soul? I'm okay. I'm getting a little hungry, but that's where I'm at. Doing okay. Throat gets a little more sore and sore every time I stream, but I'll get a nice break weekend. Farming some Dittos on the Cool Duder account for the first time, which is an exciting thing to do. To finally get this, you know. I don't think Destiny knots have any use in PokeMMO aside from, like, they don't have the same use that they do in original. Someone just listed, yeah, they're not really worth much. A Holly hair clip. 93 mil. One day I'll probably get it back. We'll see though. I think I prefer Vampire Fangs. We're going for like a niche little Mimi vanity that's super small. What's this account for? This is the Road to PokeMMO account. Sorry for asking this. Would it be okay if I asked if there's a good PvP? Yeah, no, Ripper, you're fine. You're very sweet, Ripper. That's fine. If anyone has a team that Ripper can join, I think I definitely get to shop around teams, Ripper. I do not recommend. It's really easy to like be like, oh, does anyone have a team I can join or whatever? And like teams like fucking suck you in and like invite you ASAP without like telling you anything about the team or like what they stand for. Like, I really recommend like talking a lot before joining a team immediately, because you don't let teams sucker you in too fast, because that can be like a red flag. You want to like really understand what they stand for and if you'll get along with them and if you'll, you know, have the same goals. Yes, I definitely plan to. Matthias, I plan to. But things are so busy right now, and I'm trying to, or at least they're about to become busy. I'm trying to take a break while I can. We'll see. I don't know when the next one will be, to be totally honest, you know? God damn it, Cheslin. Remove the most value. Consider the Ditto value to be 4K. The profit per hour is 59K for dust balls. I respect that. 87K for great balls. I'd be really surprised if Pokeballs make more money than dust balls. Like, are you? Maybe I'm dumb. Are you factoring in the like time to catch? Obviously, because that's what. I mean, obviously you are if great balls are better than Pokeballs, but I'd be really, really, really surprised in like the time saved. I'd be very surprised if Pokeballs are better than dust balls. per hour in terms of profit. And then I do think if you remove the variables of 1x31s and 2x31s and stuff, that obviously is going to put Dustcut at a disadvantage, right? Because the benefit of catching more Dittos per hour, you're not catching more Dittos to get Shittos, you're catching more Dittos per hour to get more 1x31s and 2x31. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but... yeah, I don't know. But it's tough because, once again, I understand what you're doing by removing the 1x31s as a variable, but I feel like that's an important variable. It's hard to control. I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, that's also the meme. I personally just definitely don't trust that. But maybe I'm being biased. I don't know. Because I'm using Dust Ball, so maybe I'm being biased. But it's mostly just, it wouldn't surprise me if Great Ball is more profit per hour slightly, but those numbers seem pretty severe to me. Also really, really low. Only that much profit per hour seems really astronomically low. You should be making like 200k per hour. A little less than that nowadays, but maybe 150, but yeah, very small sample size. So many Pokeballs catch a deal. Yeah, but that's why it costs time, right? Yeah, if you're throwing Pokeballs, it's going to take like 4 to 6 balls average or something. Dust Balls are even like 1.5 average. Assist grabs a move from a Pokemon in your party. I have a video on this strat as well. Assist grabs a move from a Pokemon in your party. And if you have this setup, it can only grab Spore. It won't grab certain moves. Like, it won't grab Transform, and it won't grab Dig. I feel really rude. I don't mean to be so doubtful of your stuff, Galzar. Obviously, I really appreciate the data, and it's still something. 58 deals with Dust Balls, 46 with Great Balls, and 20 with Pokeballs. So with that data, what I would do personally is I would throw in, like, okay, 1 out of every 6 of those Dittos is going to be a 1x31, and that's going to be, like, this amount of profit. And then 1 out of every 78 or whatever would be 2x31. And you would like take those numbers, extrapolate them larger. You'd be like what people do with what do they do for like fucking judging oceans or judging animal populations, right? They like cut off a quadrant, right? And they're like, okay, there's 25 turtles in a 1 mile radius. So if we do that times 100 on average, there's gonna be like what, 2,500 turtles or whatever the fuck. I think doing that and like kind of expanding those numbers. There's a lot more complicated stuff to do there, right? Was that one was over 2 point? Like that number right there worries me. Like that number objectively doesn't make sense, right, Galzar? So 1.71 Dusk Balls per Ditto versus 2.15 Great Balls, that objectively doesn't make sense because Great Balls have a 1.5 times catch rate while Dust Balls have a 2.5 times catch rate. So there is like a 100%, or not one, what's the 50% increase, yet not a 50% increase showed in the data. I don't know. That worries me right there, right? Something like that. I would probably say Great Balls are probably closer to 2.5 if you tested it long term. And once again, it's easy for me to sit here and like doubt your data and poke holes, but it's really hard to like go out and do it and test. So I feel like I'm coming off like a huge asshole. I'm not trying to like fucking super invalidate what you've done, and like I think there's just a lot more to do for it, and it's really hard to collect really good data. But that's still something. That's still awesome, and I encourage people doing it, and it's a fun thing. But it's definitely want to be careful with what you extrapolate. Can you just math the catch rates? From my understanding, the catch rates in PokeMMO are custom and are different from traditional like Gen 5. So we can't like calc stuff. I think that I think I agree with you, Galzar. I think that's a true. I think I agree. I probably should test Great Balls. Probably should. I think I mostly agree with you from what I've heard and stuff like that. I do love how consistent Dusk Balls are, for sure. I think that is a very, very fair statement, Galzar. Their secret? Yeah, I don't know if the catch rates in PokeMMO or like the formula is like known. I think it's custom. I also could be wrong. That's mine. It doesn't. Yeah, it seems to be cut because otherwise you reach levels of like a lot of Pokemon reach like 100% catch rate, but a lot of Pokemon in PokeMMO don't reach 100% catch rate. You do not need to walk to hatch. Egg hatching is just time based. You just AFK with them in your inventory and have a flame body Pokemon in the lead. Yes, Sakib, you pretty much nailed it. There's two reasons why this is better than Breloom. Reason number one is because you only have to use 2 moves. But then the reason why this is better than False Swipes for Smeargle is because the opposing Ditto can't spore you back, so they can't put you to sleep, right? So the benefits of Breloom are that it can't get slept because it's grass type, but if you also can't sleep the opponent if they transform, so you have to use Spore, 3 turns, and then, some people go False Swipes for Smeargle, because I have a video on this as well and explains all this. Yeah, like that, yeah, which obviously that's not the case here, Slip. So yeah, stuff like that is, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of situations like that where it's like, oh, it's obviously not even close. I mean, the formula is secret in the sense that the devs haven't given it to us, right? And it doesn't go by Gen 5. There is a Gen 5 calculator that exists that I use sometimes to like get a close guesstimation, but it's not accurate to PokeMMO. That's for sure. I don't know that strat, Ginger. I don't know that one. It's interesting. When does each PvP season reset? Seasons are 3 months. Seasons are 3 months. So like it's like January to like the end of March, March to the end of June, right? Seasons are 3 months, but then rewards are like bi-weekly. So is that the Gen 5? How are you getting those numbers in, right? These numbers came from a GM. Fair enough. Fair fucking enough. I appreciate it. Fair fucking enough. Adamant synchronized Umbreon? Yeah, gotcha. That's what I thought, Xanarchy. Adamant synchronized Umbreon with Payday. Clears now Dittos for extra cash. Swap to Pineco with no aggressive moves, but in a sturdy. Oh. Synchronized Umbreon. I've never tried. Obviously, if people are doing it, I assume there's. That's interesting. A lot of one-time slow one. And those, yeah, those. That's super interesting. Good luck to you, Alex. What cave is this? Desert Underpass in Hoenn. How was your anniversary? We didn't really celebrate on the day, but I mean, it was just awesome to be able to, we didn't even know if we were going to be, I didn't know if she was going to be able to, I didn't know if I was going to see her on the anniversary. That was really sad / worrisome, but we didn't really celebrate. We're going to do a big dinner some other day at a specific restaurant we've been waiting like all year for. So we'll do that. And we mostly just hung out. It was nice to see each other. Nothing crazy. You got a little cake. Region Hoenn. You do have to beat the Elite Four before you're able to access this cave in Hoenn. Fuck Jason, it's a good meme. Yeah, absolutely, Manson. God damn it. No, me and Casey both have no plans to have children. That was something we very much agree on. I don't know D Gamer Snipe. I really don't know. I don't have a whole lot of familiarity with Mac. That is, oh, true, Ginger. True for damage. Based in true. Yeah, no. That's not too personal, Ripper. You're fucking very sweet. No, she's back. Yeah, she's back from her trip. She was on a work trip in Chicago for a couple days, and then she went up to Pennsylvania for a bachelorette party for for one of her best friends. Gotcha. I don't know how to help that, D Gamer. I would obviously just hit up the forums and look for troubleshooting, man. I believe today is exactly 1 month since the end of the Johto PTS. I want to preface the children's statement for now. It's always possible. Yeah, we could, but I don't see that changing. I feel like everyone growing up always tells you, oh, like, you might want kids someday, and like, it's possible my opinion on that changes, but due to the person that I am, due to the genetic dispositions that I have, I find it extremely irresponsible for me to have children. I do not plan on that at all. If anything, we would adopt. I don't think we're ever going to have genetic kids. If anything, I would adopt. And I've been a staunch, like, I was always like, I think at like the age of 14, I was like, maybe I'll have, like, I was always open to the idea, but the older I've gotten, I'm 25 now, the older I've gotten, the more I've been like, yeah, no, I'm not having kids. And it's possible it changes, but, I don't know. We'll see. It's possible, but I doubt it, but everybody says that, so I don't know. A pet sitter? Yeah, I love pet sitting. I can't watch Boots and Zoe anymore, which is really sad. I love them, but now that I live on the 3rd floor at this place with no elevator, it's fucking brutal. I know, Soul, it's gonna be impossible. Okay. That was a weird comment. Tonight. Manifest the update. Johto could come yeah. I would guess it's gonna be not in the next week, since they said they have a fair bit to do at the riot and stuff. July 17th? Dude, happy early birthday, Alex. 5 days. What kind of pets do you have? I don't have any. Hilariously, me and Casey don't have any pets, but our roommates have a bunny, 2 snakes, and a dog. And some of our very close friends who live in the same apartment complex have 2 dogs. So we like get a lot of pets around us. And then we also do pet sitting here and there for some side money. Snack pet, bruh. Snakes are pretty fucking chillin'. I don't know. But I don't know. I've never been one to, I don't have like a fear of spiders. I don't have a fear of snakes. I have a huge fear of heights. Fucking hate heights. I'm talking like, I don't know if I could never live in a big city because fucking, dude, looking up at tall buildings, looking up at something tall freaks me out more than looking down from being at a tall position. I can't stand looking up at a tall building. I'll like pass out. I used to do this thing when I was a kid where if I looked up at the clouds, I used to do that. This is like some fucking psycho shit. I would look up at the clouds and I would think that the clouds were moving too fast and I would pass out. I fucking hated looking up at clouds. It would freak me out. I don't like looking up at they felt solid. I don't like looking up at tall shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way. You could fucking psychoanalyze the hell out of that. I don't know, man. I do not like looking up at tall stuff. My biggest fear is looking up at tall stuff for sure. You're a skyscraper. Do you get scared of a mirror? I don't know if people have like theorized that. I don't know if the reason is because I'm kind of tall. I'm not used to looking up at stuff. So when I have to look straight up, it like freaks me out. I don't know. The big reason you use Meowth and not Persian is you get the pickup ability. And Persian can't get pickup. And the reason to go Meowth here is to get a little bit of extra Pokeyen for profit with pickup. The perfect streamer passes out when you go outside. I can survive in most places. Once I'm like walking under buildings that are like higher than like 3 to 5 stories, that's when I kind of like, I'm like, oh shit. How tall are you, Pat? 6'4" and 1/3. Can't forget the 1/3. Very, very important. Megalophobia. Yeah, maybe. I don't like feeling small. Because I think I'm so used to being, but I don't feel particularly big either. I've never felt very big. Yeah, I would be terrified in New York. Yeah, Zanarchy. Even like standing like in front of like the ocean, I get a little, I'm like, I can do it, but I get like an uncomfortable feeling. I just don't like feeling small. How tall in meters? Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Streamer organizing more protests through secret organizations. Discord fuck, that's a good one. Private chats in a very fucking secret meme. You have trypophobia? I have no idea. I think I've heard that before. I don't know what to fucking call it, guys. I don't know what I have. Oh no, I don't struggle with this. That's fine. The pattern of holes. I'm not scared of many things. Probably to a stupid extent. I'm way too brave and way too courageous. We've had many discussions on stream. I'm the fucking moron, stereotypical American who feels like I could probably take most animals in a fight. Like I feel like I have a very fucking stupid level of confidence on a lot of dumb stuff. But when it comes to looking up at tall stuff, nah, dude, I'm queasy. I can't do it, man. I could take fucking 2 gorillas at once. I could beat up an orangutan if he had a fucking weapon. I'm fine. I could do most things. But I feel like Pat versus a bear. Yeah, a bear would be pretty easy. Not easy. I could take a bear. I'm pretty confident in that. Bear, lion, gorilla. I'm pretty confident in my ability. I think I could take most animals. One of the animals that I know that I can't take, and I always bring this up as my biggest example, fucking hippos? No shot, dude. Hippos are fucking crazy. Hippos are actually like way scarier than fucking, if you've ever seen one in real life, you realize how fucking ginormous hippos actually are. I'm scared of alligators, but I feel like I could take it, but that's one that scares me. Hippos are fucking insane. Whales? Yeah, it'd be tough. I gotta dodge the tail, but we chillin'. I can take a whale. Yeah, hippos are insane. Hippos are nuts. Rhinos? I could take a rhino, just not a hippo. Hippos? Yeah, hippos are my limit. I could take pretty much most things. Elephant's one that's come up a lot as well. Elephants, I think I could. It's one of the closer ones. I have to damage the legs. Most things I could take. Not a fucking hippo, dude. Yeah, hippos are insane. Catch some sick airtime. Counter argument. Yeah, based. Me too, man. Me too. Take on a bear? Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. A bear is one of the, not easier ones, but like not crazy. I could definitely take a bear. No problem. He's built different. You guys don't understand. I fucking love that meme. That's like reasons why men think they would be able to win in a fight. 1% because of training and physical capabilities. 99%, you just don't know my mental, man. When I get mad, I just see red. Like, dude, that meme is fucking phenomenal. Actually incredible. So good. Viper Small Grizzly is vicious. I can take either with ease. Are you fighting that hypothetical whale at land or in sea? I assumed in sea. But in like shallowish sea, maybe not deep sea, it'd still be able to like swim. The whale would be tough. The whale would be an endurance test. As long as I don't drown, I'm fine. No weapons. This is barehanded. The elephant would be much easier with like a knife. The elephant's a tough one. Kind of an endurance thing as well. Lunatic, yeah.
Close your eyes.
Your best chance would be if it chokes on you. That's a good meme. Bouffalant soul, Bouffalant. There's no one I'm not thinking of. You will always fail birds? Wait, why? PokeMMO streamer Patrouski found crawling out of forest, leaving behind 5 hippo bodies, 2 rhinos, and a whale. True headline. True and real. 1 quill. Hey, sometimes, man. A panda bear? I feel pretty confident. I don't know, man. Sperm whales use their voice to vibrate something to death. Honestly, wouldn't try fighting a whale. I would will my eardrums to close. What's that, dude? One of my favorite quotes. There's a quote from Rob McElhenney, who's the actor who does Mac in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And this is Rob saying this, not not the character. In one of the his podcast episodes, he said, "I'm not confident that I'm gonna die," which I have never resonated with more in the terms of I'm just simply not going to allow myself to die for long enough so that we get the technology to be able to transfer over my consciousness, and then bam, we're chilling. It will burst the eardrum. I can fight on through an eardrum burst. We're fine. I want to preface, when I say that I can take an animal, I'm not getting out of there like fucking spot free. I'm getting out of there fucking cut up and injured and slashed, and I may die on the walk back to the hospital. Like I'm barely getting out of there. Like a bear, I'm definitely taking a fucking slash to the gut. But I'll live to the hospital for sure. First link in the description, Joseph. One sec, guys. Got someone knocking at my door. A little goofy ball over here. One sec. Alrighty, we're back. Had to make a couple lunch plans. No, a lunch plan. What's up, fellas? Then, guys, do you guys think Pat would change punches with an Infernape and win? No doubt, dude. Infernape is like a fucking toothpick, dude. I could easily tank. So what's gonna happen is he's really fast. He's gonna throw out 3 punches, in the time I can throw out one, and all I have to do is tank those 3 punches, and then I hit him with one, and he's fucking cooked. Why is Meowth not Smeargle? The reason is just pickup. They both can get False Swipe and Assist, but you get a pickup ability with Meowth. So it's like slightly more profit per hour. That's really it. But it is technically a little better. You're going to use Focus Sash? I'll tank 6 punches and deliver 2. That's fine. That's still easily doable. Let's go heal really quick before I forget. Humans would be normal type, right? I'm built different type, so it just doesn't really add up. I don't know if I'm fine. We're talking physical, theoretical fantasy battle. Do you resist fighting? Type-wise, no. I'm just... Okay, we're not talking about fucking Pokemon battles. We're talking about fucking, Wait, chill. IRL battles. Do I have any great balls? I have 4 great balls. I unironically am probably... Soul, I am probably going to do that. It's fucking hilarious you mentioned that. That's probably what I do. And I'm gonna have to trade the money to this account. Because I still have to, it's Road to PokeMMO. Okay, Nakimi. We can see, Nakimi. Someone's got to genetically engineer an Infernape. I'm down. It's gonna be easy. Monkey, dude, people are scared of monkeys. Monkeys are easy. It wouldn't surprise me, Cheslin, but I don't know. I hate Infernape for the record. Thanks for following, Apollo. I appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been helpful, dude. Sorry, one sec. I'm like moving my head around my mic so I can see my screen to type. Would you beat a Blaze? Yeah, guys, you're asking fucking easy questions. Come on, you guys gotta ask the tough one. Monkeys have literally ripped faces off, so it's justified fear? Yeah, not mine. I don't know. It's a dumb response. Yeah, fair. Favorite racing game? SSX Tricky is technically a racing game. So, I mean, it's obviously just that, because that's my favorite retro game of all time is SSX Tricky. Yeah, that is dirty play, Mafias. That's fair. Afraid of most things that are angry? I understand that. I get that. I think I might be out of dust balls. What's up, Enter? Today we did our gym run, and then since that we've really just been here farming Dittos on the alt account. Monkey would kill you. I could take like, depends what kind of monkey, right? I think I could take like 2 to 4, probably more chimpanzees. I'm probably taking 4 chimpanzees, 2 orangutans, 2 gorillas. What else is there? I could take most. Easy peasy. I'm just saying. One silverback? Yeah. Couple silverbacks. Okay, anyways. No shot, Keck W. We gotta rent a zoo. We gotta do a animal fighting stream. We got I don't know if this is it, fellas. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this is the next wave of content. It's true. Yeah, I know. A huge point of this discussion is to trigger people. I'm literally talking about something that I'll never have to worry about. It'll never happen. I'm just shooting shit. Like, don't listen to my dumbass. Live in the zoo? Fuck. I survived 24 hours in the zoo. All the animals uncaged. Many fights broke out. End parentheses. Gone wild. Whew. Yeah, what's up, Aben? Oh, let's go try the Great Ball method next. Well, the issue is for this, I probably want to record. Are you landing a passenger plane on your own? No. I don't know how to fucking land a plane. I probably wouldn't be able to do that. Well, would I be able to? Well, passenger plane. Passenger. I'm asking myself, could I land it in a way where everybody lives with no training? Probably still not. I'm pretty honest. I'm upfront and honest about my skills, fellas, okay? I probably couldn't do this. I don't even know if I could land it in a way that... Maybe in the situation, I'd have the rush of adrenaline, but I don't think so. Gotta test it at some point, Galzar. Rummel, you're drastically underestimating the confidence of my mentality. Thoughts on kangaroos? Sweet. I'm just kidding. I don't... Cool? Cute? I don't know, man. Kangaroo Jack? I know about the riots, Axel. I did a video on the Slateport riots already. I know they're still happening. With air traffic... I don't think I could, Xanarchy. That's one I probably wouldn't be able to do. Not enough time on Microsoft Flight Sim? Yeah, I can't do that. That one I'll be honest about. Yep, that is true, Galzar. Pog 3-hour stream. What's up, Cheslin? Fighting animal streams happens every stream. We play Pokemon based. I don't know how many kangaroos I could fight at once. Good question. It's a good question. Like, that's like one of the PokeMMO questions being brought up. Hey, I'm a new PokeMMO player. Just want to say thank you for the content. It really helps me out. I appreciate that, Bunsen. What's up, man? I appreciate that. Thank you for watching, man. I couldn't make the content without people watching, so I appreciate it. Hi from Bosnia. What's up, man? What's up, Aiden? Okay. I probably need to take a break here. Or do something else. Try to think what the best course of action here is. I think this might be it for the day, guys. I really appreciate everybody. It's been a great stream. A 3-hour stream for Thursday is solid. Part of me wants to keep going. Part of me knows that I probably should chill. It's awkward to continue from this point on without going to record and like do stuff. Like, it's a weird spot. So I think it's gonna be, my throat hurts. It's a good time to call it. So I appreciate everybody watching today. Make sure if you did enjoy today's stream to let me know by leaving a like on the video on YouTube. It helps out tremendously with the algorithm. Dislike if you didn't enjoy. That's totally okay as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. I upload every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord link down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations go a really long way and help out a ton. I couldn't make as many videos as I do, as guides, news, stream as long as I do, all that stuff without the amount of support that I get. So it goes a long way and it's super appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to raid someone on Twitch and make their day, so make sure to spam some smiley faces. I'm going to peace out. Peace, guys.